Welcome to the Legacy of Ferem, Season 1, 14, the first intermission episodes. This will be a little bit different, like I stated last time, because we're actually beginning. Last time we ended up doing summarization wrap up. We will begin with character and player introduction, along with a new entity that is difficult part of our character.
And I'm playing Naya. Some cousin of a doll's who wants to mechanical devices everywhere in the wedding, and
I would like
and
flowers.
her name's
Jimitsu, okay.
Chimi.
I like flowers. Flower shape. I hate everything. Lindsay, I'm playing for Remote Side Temperance. Arrogance. And that Striker hasn't, for some reason, can't imagine why, taken among all the other helpers they had, is LegacyOfFeremS Lee. A little nobody, lower end, straddled off end of the LegacyOfFeremS. Doesn't it? He's a yes. He's a rear end kisser. He's always there. Can I help? He asked me to do this. Is this okay? Can I think? Can I do this? I tried to fit paperwork. Oh, but I still did. Oh, but you're confident you just want to send him off on task.
Daho's working for you?
No, Daho doesn't try to be a yes man. Daho just breaks things.
He does it on accident.
This is Aiden playing Tekisaya Dull, Air Dragons. New have introduction self-scribe apprentice sorts. Bragan insists instead of the paperwork filing, doing pretty much anything he should be, finds the projects I'm working on, takes the loose parts and tries to assemble them himself without being at.
He's that helper Liana had. He's the helper Liana had where she gave him her paperwork and said, here, mark it in a different color, and he crossed that off and put new.
This is Donnie playing Straz and Cycle Ryan, and my NPC, the god of the tutorial fortress, which, does it actually have a name? Everything flowery name. Does it have a name? I assume it's like a big...
If it doesn't, it's your job now.
The rock.
Okay, perfect.
Google Japanese for big imposing rock.
So I show up there to move my things over and introduce to all of the senior staff. The Lord High Inquisitor is available, but I am introduced to Zigao Zhongfan, which is the highest prisoner, who I'm told was a great god at one point. He was brought low and is kept around as basically in the form of a 2-foot-tall, skinny, shriveled up penitent, brown homespun robe, tied to the fortress. Doesn't really do anything that anyone knows of, but he doesn't really do anything that anyone knows of, so they haven't seen fit to further punish him.
I'm Devon, I'm playing Kosai Raziel, and the NPC that has been bugging him is Kosai Osada, who is a chronicler, and he seems dead set on learning absolutely everything about Raziel, and constantly asks about where he's from, about how his family is, about how he exalted, about how his future marriage is going, and he just never stops talking.
I'm 17, I don't need a biographer. Yes, but
Just
how
remember,
would you say that
you
better?
can't do that
How does
when
that make you
any
feel?
mortals are around. He's constantly appearing when you go to the bathroom, to take a shower, when you go
Never
to sleep.
a moment's peace.
And the worst part is Hyunju seems to love him whenever... Oh wait, never mind. Scratch that. I just
Nope, she would
remembered
never see him.
exactly.
So, and if she did, she would be honored by his presence and would be elbowing you constantly, going, "Go on, answer the question."
And
What's wrong with you?
mine is the kiss ass, also in the sense, sorts of, yes, the constant asking questions, but when I'm not around, I'm important.
Yeah, I'm going to tell the Lady Temperance that you...
Yeah, look it up, look, she really likes me, and look, I can make it happen. He probably gets beat up a
Now,
lot.
just remember
He probably gets beat up a lot.
to put your various new characters into a post, or I'll post a...
We have the NPC thing, and
just post it in there.
I'll just put it on the scroll.
Okay, so when...
I do! I have it!
Did you bring it this time?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes, here it is!
What is
That's
it?
when... No.
That would have been amazing, though, if it happened.
No!
He checked before we left.
We thought about
Do it! No, I checked.
Do you have Sakura with you?
Yes, I do.
Yes, he always has.
Yes.
Quite literally.
But whatever.
No, that's true.
It's the shared street.
Hey, yes, Sakura, it's a blast.
Alright, so when last we left our intrepid heroes! You had just gotten Sweetwater. There was a vast line of trees that halted your view from the actual, except for its high spire. You were gonna say? The entire train has come to a halt. It's while they wait guards arrive.
Is this like a steam train, or is this like our magic technology? Or...
You guys are in a carriage.
Oh, you said a train.
The train.
The train of...
Ah, the train of carriages. Well, then I take it.
His is
Caravan
probably
work better for you?
actually
Yeah, thank you. I
Wait,
know
no, we're
that
on the...
Sorry.
It's Striker.
Say that.
I I think it would actually be terrifying.
No, that would make money.
Thinking of the dog.
Unless it was followed by a threat through death threat.
You.
But the problem is,
Give
dog's
a
mouths
fire.
aren't supposed.
What? Wait,
That was
That's
the
a bag of
Benny's.
marbles.
Oh.
I give that to you every week.
Did you have a Benny's roll today?
You sure? I just haven't slept well. I woke up this morning the way that so crawled in, take you up.
With impunity.
No, with urea.
We're not gonna drink it. It's got
So,
sugar.
the
Spires.
gates open after they train their caravan up the slope into the actual. This whole thing is constructed in the middle of nowhere. Everything else for miles, or kind of, except it's a lot smaller. These are fun. I love
For a
those.
wagon?
Yeah, the wagon.
Well, currently it's loose snow
So-
and sleet
and
and horrible.
Yeah,
and
there's a
mud.
lot of snow.
There's a lot
But
of
it's
mud.
bumpy.
It's not pleasant.
It's a cobblestone.
So yes, it's bumpy.
And to be fair, given the weather, we've probably been on wagons on tracks.
Yeah, they probably have skis, or maybe they have
Oh,
the
crank.
skis. Yeah, either way, it works. Once you guys get to the cobblestone road, all of the whole caravan, there are pools and fountains as you come down. In fact, there's water. The center line of it kind of ice slick, but it is interrupted.
Cool. Harry Potter says, I
Switch
love
back.
magic.
As you guys even enter the area, you just kind of feel the top.
Is there anything like that in
Whenever you
aside
go,
from like maybe the Shrine of the Graft?
whenever you go to the Shrine of the Graft, that is it's a far more.
It's more palpable there, but
All I know is we're all of us feel his hand trying to leave.
oh look, she's out.
Is it already?
5:30. That's right. It shows up early.
All right. So, as you reach the site,
And you said there's
oh yes, there's a huge thing all the way around that makes almost a wall, but a solid actual. Our area, they're from at the House of. They're native trees.
I think like redwood.
I
You only
probably-
find in one place.
Well, they are pretty big pine trees, but if you wanted real redwoods, or
I probably run into them when I took monk trip.
so these are really big pine trees,
What
and as
kind
you
of wood
go
is all?
closer towards the middle, there are actual they're evergreen. But as you get close enough to the top, there are with big bright red like Seta colors.
I'm trying not to ask you pine and kind, so keep going.
It's a
It's
deciduous.
giant Japanese maple.
No, I know those are deciduous. I meant the first part. You're talking to the botanist, like, yeah, and there was a tree, it had needles, and I was like, but
It's a coniferous tree.
You see one. You see.
Yeah, pretty much. They're Douglas firs.
Okay.
As you guys reach the top, actual manor itself is it has kind of a central large, and it has two very long small buildings. All the roof, little things, little things. So
little
they're
things are basically.
yeah, they're breezeway with covered
Are
breezeway.
So
they
like a-
open on the?
They're open on the outside.
so like a traditional outdoor part of the.
Yes, kind of. The central big actual structure, a castle at all. It's very more of a manor house. The caravan will slowly stop and start letting it. And as you get closer, there is a man, brilliant, with silvery hair, who's standing at the top of the steps, patiently thanking for coming. They're
Wait, how many?
All the science. So
20-ish,
how
plus
is it
some
to get here?
servants. Huh?
How did-
About
we had
Oh my
glorious-
aching ass!
We were supposed to have glorious heads, but well, Daho.
well, Daho's not your helper. Daho,
But
and-
Jago's the one.
John's the one who probably brought the tent.
but Rinji is your helper.
Who?
Man,
Man,
You would not make her shit. You were my helper.
Kakashi.
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh yeah, you're the tiny little
I
person
was
who's
thinking we
nice
should
to
send them all back.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do.
me. It's the first person who talked to him, the family, so he's not gonna do anything.
I
If they
know,
go
I
back,
know.
we'll probably.
Why? We're gonna be here for a week.
Yeah, and
You're the one here with your
Why
girlfriend.
would that happen? Horrible
What do you mean?
person.
Fiance. You don't have a girlfriend.
Not the
You
same
left your
thing.
girlfriend. It's called a workshop.
I can't serious myself, trisexual.
You try
Have
everything.
you ever loved a building, my friend?
Partner.
It's a solid relationship right there. It's got a real foundation you can build on.
And someone needs to be introduced to it.
You're not gonna want to be introduced to it.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go to
Do
hell.
not ask Temperance. But
Probably.
if you want it to not be as bad as could be, don't ask Temperance about that room.
As well.
Ramus thinks I'm trying to steal you.
Oh, you know what? I
Except
forgot
for
my
some
other
reason,
pack
Ramus likes
outside.
me.
I gotta
That's
go.
because you're a pathetic little meat.
As Father Atten or Elder
Oh my God,
Sarah had a,
Ramus is
had a
gonna
conversation
hate
with
you.
you.
I just realized that.
Which consisted of a letter of, yep, make sure to protect Chastity.
Yeah,
No, not
yeah,
that one.
she's
This
your,
one's.
yeah, she's your roommate.
Yeah, protect Chastity. We don't mean your sister. We mean, look, I only have one piece of paper. You know what I mean.
So yes, you leave her +6 charisma alone.
No one knows I'm gay yet, minus the fact that everyone in town knows I have a girlfriend. He's so cute, little striker dog. It's supposed to have a little waist.
It hasn't beaten up anyone in the den yet. It has to be broken in.
Striker needs a pet animal now, and it needs to have a little coat like this.
A ragged fighting dog. That is.
It's a little man.
Oh, I bet it looks like it. Absolutely. I will not sneeze and knock it off the table.
Eat the what?
Trying to fit together all nooks, crannies, and
Like,
swooshes and
real life
curves on that
Yes,
stupid
yes, yes.
Most things that are a
fireblade
pea
only.
plant,
That was just
don't
like this
touch.
much.
The vast majority of the pea of
Nice. That is
Doom
gorgeous.
family that I will kill you. However, wet red buds.
See that go toe to toe
Those are
with
mostly vetch and peas.
oh,
So peas are toxic. And vetch is
oh, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
toxic. Most of this is vetch. However, the red
Ah, Gooman.
buds, the
Golden
western
woods.
red, do you know what a red bud is? It's a tree. It's got
Golden's
it's looking at
weapon
the really
on a
dark
6 is
pink
deep.
flowers.
Golden
Okay.
woods.
If you Google it, you'll be able to see western red bud.
I mean,
Those
attacks you
flowers
get?
are edible. As long as you're
Okay.
100% sure it's a red bud.
6.
Okay,
Obvious.
so
Oh my
But those are
goodness.
edible.
Flesh
It's
But-
cool.
He was just like gnawing at your hand.
was he?
Yeah, that negates everything but is invulnerable.
So yes, for the most part,
And it's
anything
feel no pain.
that is related to our spices,
Which is all
and
basically.
several of our important
you
crops
gotta
will
go.
kill you.
You're going back and forth. You're
The
negating
mustard is
everything
edible,
except for the
which is all the yellow flowers of
negatables.
It's not good right now because it's all bolted.
So it's
Because you got a better involvement than this. This is 4 up.
chickweed.
I thought.
It's
Really?
common around
It's a
here. It's
thing.
more in Davis and Stockton, but
3 up
it's
armor,
kind of that really
5 up
bright river
ability,
sling looking person southwest.
Okay, so
One of the least squishy
If
elf
you
units there
produce
is.
unless you bought it
Still
from
at
the grocery
that.
store or growing it in the garden, probably don't need this.
But it looked like such a delicious pop.
It probably would have been delicious,
It's a
and then you
blueberry.
would have been poisoned.
Very nice.
So when you reach it, you are announced by well, your personal what is he again?
Malka.
Malkasai, thank you. By your personal Malkasai servant. So you two are announced by Kakashi. Does a very formal and proper job of it.
You
Love
don't be
me.
pushy.
What is Kakashi?
He's actually other than the
You're
the,
married.
the,
Stop it.
the,
Not yet.
the bandages all over him.
Child.
Other than the bandages
older than
that
everyone else.
that cover his right side and the cast on, he's actually quite a hand.
He still hasn't quite. Most of the guys are filled out.
Gawky.
He strikes me as taller because just because he's twisted.
Got a very very short. No, he's a Malkasai, so he's got dark.
No black hair.
But yeah, he's a traditional kind of realm style guy with a side.
I was in this room that had nothing except this pitch, this torch-looking thing, and this is to start a fire. Both of us. Daho, make a torch. I don't know what we'll do. Kakashi gets in. Kakashi gets in. Looks around. Can I see this? Both of us. Make a fucking torch. Burn the door down. No wonder you're all in jail. Miami probably hasn't come up with this idea because she's sure you're all burned the place down and doing it.
It's when she finally said, if you don't get us out of here now, I'm going to burn this place down myself. That's
How?
what we went. Ding, 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 ding.
Holy shit, a torch!
You are you had Mayame. Mayame does a very proper job, but she doesn't really have that loud you normally have in Herald, so it's very difficult for anyone to hear her, and she's told to repeat herself. You are introduced by Renji, who seems to who says your name
Right.
properly, I guess, but he puts pauses in it, weird places, and like does all of the accenting.
He gets.
As my master would do if I fucked up.
Or smack her in the back of the
I
head.
don't have a stick. Actually, I'd probably take whoever's doing my
A magic stick.
magic-
The stick can do magic
And
tricks.
you are introduced by Daho, and Daho wants to do this as a grand thing because you're an elder. So he
no!
climbs up on top of the carriage, stands up, breathes in his big breath, and leans a little too far back. And as he's beginning to say your name, slips on
I'm
the
not
ice,
grabbing him this
slams
time.
onto the on the top, and rolls off the back and down the hill
Oh.
Please
into a pond.
Oh.
Into a pond.
Please let
In the dark.
Oh my goodness.
Nyla,
And then the
can
ducks
you
start
heal
attacking
him? He kind of fell.
Fancy pants. Oh my god.
Jago?
Thank you. You should have had him just puppet the wolf. That would have been the most elegant thing ever said. I'm surprised he actually didn't for the sake of your face.
That's
You know-
very
He's
true.
actually
He
probably
didn't
thinking
think
that
about
right
it
now.
until just now
No,
because he
he's going
honestly
like
just
this.
wanted to see what was going to happen.
Yeah, so he's currently going, why didn't I puppet him?
And then Jago will do it for you. And he has this loud voice that seems to come out of nowhere from this tiny,
projection.
hermaphroditic form.
Weepishly did.
Man standing before the whole crowd, flanked by servants, and they themselves flanked by proper realm attired guards. Say, I welcome you all, Scions of Great House of Harem.
Did they break into dance? Jazz hands?
No, they're all very meekly standing there in
This
very
isn't
proper
Jago's
form.
album.
He says, I am the Castilian of this manor. My name is Emival Moore.
Oh, Jesus. And Amiibo?
I'm just gonna put what I think it is and you can fix it later.
I just fill everything phonetically and worry about the.
I don't do names.
Eh. It's easier than 5 armor.
A little bit. I will be your host as the great dragon of this property here, and that you have the run of our. We ask that you stay within the tree line, and that you please enjoy yourselves. Whatever you need, whatever you might ask for, we shall provide as all we can. Is there any questions that you have for? I have.
Where's the hottest spring?
Ah, that is easy. The Tower Spring is.
Local
Oh my
frog.
god.
Frog, no.
There is a dimence upon this. Well,
If you
I
didn't
should
ask
say
it, the girl next to him would.
beneath this land, and it will fire. It's somewhere.
Is it used for anything?
Nay, I do not know that any other way to the caves and that once led down in direction. If you care to, I can show you the site of the salts.
I would
All I
like.
saw was
Quick, climb in my ass! I'll swim us there!
the moment it said fire. All I
I
just
know.
saw, all I just saw was him like putting his. All I saw was Orion just like tapping a sign in. Property of Orion. I'm dragon. Deal with it.
That's how I get rid of the parasites.
Fireland. Mine.
About freaking time. This place is a frozen.
May I say that it is a great honor to host one of your elders at our themed estate, and that Lady Dragon has left fine vintage for you, sup on.
Free stuff.
What?
What? If there are no other questions, I will say that we have a orderly lunch and dinner that we expect our guests to attend. More the dinner than the lunch, is your or not at custom. There are arrangements for your sleeping already. Other than that, enjoy yourselves. And will turn, and he's got like the full-on Chinese kind of look to him as far as his clothing goes. He's got the full-on
The big funny hat.
big funny hat. With
Someone's got a Kamari game to get to.
Yeah, he does have those.
In a tree. Holy crap, trees that
Yeah.
aren't made of cloth with
As soon as
sails.
the door opened, it
Green!
So the trees up
You did too,
here
but someone grabbed
are
it.
the kind of poinsettia red ones, but the tops of those are pure white. The snow on them are.
Technically, if those are deadless fur, they're edible and a good source of. Yes, if you're ever in the woods, especially you won't find
If
them.
you have, do you have any survival?
well, I have before.
Okay, so you have herbology.
Well, I had medicine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's favored.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
the word.
Wood dragon.
thank you. Right. Well, it doesn't technically have to be.
It's an option to favor.
It's a very good chance.
It's not like you that failed the biology class that you had in your last year.
All right. So I will. These trees up here are a special kind of. So are.
God, no. Oh no, when your
Want-
name shouldn't even
Want
be
trade
awesome.
slaves?
I figured it's got its own little micro
That's
environment.
true.
It is warmer, but cherry actually does require. Actually,
It's special.
fine. It's a fire dragon
Magic
cherry. It does
cherry.
what it wants.
It's earth elementy.
And then it probably does what it wants.
So I will say that. Sure.
I am so excited about cherries.
Joke's on you. They're tart cherries.
Ah!
They're pine
Choke
cherries.
cherries!
Why
That
no?
just makes them good.
I know.
Choke
I like tart
cherries.
cherries. But it's like, look, these are
Okay.
gonna be so sweet. Oh god, they're pine.
Fresh.
That
is
Temper. Could I trade servants?
We'll say
So I have
yeah,
to-
besides Sakura, who's also already.
No, I meant man for.
No, that's what I meant. I'm asking.
There are 4 of them.
We'll say
I figured she probably won't better
No,
with the
there's-
girls.
No. Because all the scions.
Oh,
I'm putting low.
I
Is Sakura-
think
is
there's a
Sakura gonna
total
be
of 3
jealous?
Surinsai, and I think there's a total of
Right,
4.
Kabuto's a surgeon.
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah.
Not much
Kabuto.
conversation.
I always-
It's not
I
a
always
swordsman. I
forget
can have some
Kabuto.
conversation.
I don't even know the names of mine.
Wait a minute, all I can do is just be like, I can ask
only
him
one
to
I
do
remember is
anything.
Jaga.
You can have a nice
I
conversation.
just know that all the other ones.
I
Already have
They're
one.
mortals,
I
so you
think they
don't
were
care.
assigned.
No, it's
House.
just
I think the reason
I
for
see
the
what
house
it
is
is.
that I don't.
Did they tell you you can't?
No.
it's more that I just really
I
don't
mean,
like
if you
learning
want to,
names.
clearly.
That's why, if you notice,
Yeah, if
there's
you
like
want to be so
never
good,
a
it's
name
completely
of
That's fine.
Didn't check on me like
NPC
once this entire
mentioned?
trip. Checked on me
No,
like
he's
once.
mentioned.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but she's
but
Then
the
again,
only
apparently
one. Her
he's
and Jaga.
water-blooded, and look at the ship.
No,
So
Each of you are taking.
you,
um,
person who can't speak right, you're following the Surzensai. Bring Malkasai-chan.
come on, Daho.
You don't have Daho.
No,
Oh,
I have-
Rinji.
Oh, that's right.
Daho trip trying to get you.
That's right.
No,
that makes
Daho's
sense.
probably
Daho's
just
slowly
now
walking
getting
into
up.
the group, drenched wet, steaming like crazy, going, "Wow, that was really comfortable."
All I see is just arrive like, excuse me, I need to go fall.
I'm gonna step away from him because last time I tried to help him, I got my nose back.
No, I'm serious. This is just water from the fountain.
He goes this and you go, whoa! Every time he lunges in a direction, everyone kind of sits back a little.
All right. So
You three, we're taking the Surzensai, the Malkasai.
So the servants come up and you off her direction. You are papered by the servants. They're waiting. Dearest cousin of, please take under your wing the virtue of daughter.
We were joking about this as you were walking away. Let her Dear Temperance, take care of Chastity. No, not that one. Take care of the Chastity. No, not your sister. This, you know what we mean. This is Sakura.
It's actually signed Elder Geta.
Oh, she'll be happy to read. I've probably already
Double chaperone.
I've probably already been informed I'm chaperoning Sakura since it's been 3 weeks.
Probably.
Okay, so we get a really big room then.
After you read it and hand it back to
Just a second. Naya-san! She'll probably be just somewhere.
No, I'm still traumatized.
And,
I'm not hiding
Yeah,
in
sure.
a corner.
Where,
I'm just.
do you know where she is?
There.
Oh, good. You'll be coming with me. You two. Yeah, we're fine. I
who
have
are you bringing?
Sakura's all shut
Yeah,
up.
so
She appears out of the woodwork, kind of like that. I imagine it like Homer Simpson when he emerges from the bush. It's like,
Order the steak and the familiar.
and just
It just randomly appears.
you are given our Phoenix room. It's very nice. Second best room in whole Mac.
I know.
well, yeah, we were. Yeah, we were like, wait, why am I being announced before? Yeah, race me.
Also known as first worst.
But I don't know.
They apparently decided that he is of lower rank than.
Because he.
Because someone decided to.
So, the three of you are taking where you west. Elders. Yeah. If you please follow me, you have your own private room. This and Daho will slop along. Squish,
protect-
Can we get him
squish,
clothes?
squish.
Of
Of course.
Thank you.
And then a very light, dainty featherweight arm drops across your.
That's Jago.
So, here you have
I should have got a hold of you before Drago.
It appears that I do.
Before.
I know that you're really not into the whole being treated better than others. So I was gonna offer you if you'd like to have mine, which is really nice as well, and it's down there at the end of the whole row of bungalow. You know, you can see who comes and goes, and
Assassins, don't come to the wrong place. You
It
see?
doesn't feel like I'm supposed to do that.
Juggle leans over and
And you notice the little red devil horns a little closer.
I can't go with it.
And there's a sock puppet, and on your other side.
I hastily scribble a
You
note.
should do what I said.
And hand it to the servant before they ran away. I was like, throw it.
Oh, okay. So after you were taken,
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to, but I still don't feel like I
Squish it
should.
without switching.
Are you saying that to Juggo, or?
No,
Yes.
You sing this
Okay.
out loud.
I'm telling you, what happens at the Sweetwater Springs stays at the Sweetwater Springs. And if you want Josh,
I just basically
he wiggles you back and forth.
Hottest chicks.
This wiggles you back and forth a little bit. And if you want that sweet bachelor party like I was planning, I'm gonna need
Oh
Told ya.
my god!
I'm gonna need
Room.
the best room to pull it off. Full access. You will have your back day of celebrate. Know that.
Oh snap! Do you want to find out? You're curious. You are.
Well played, sure.
Thank you.
It's like
You
think-
heard the man.
You think you've seen sucking up? Oh, I plan on
That
bettering
was-
them all.
All right. So the servant then stops and says, "Would you like me to your new room then?" And you turn around and go right back down the steps and down to the one he previously was talking about. It's a very Spartan. It's like any room that you'll find very expensive hardwood. Actually has glass windows and stuff like that. Fancy. But what it doesn't have much of anything that resembles furniture. It does, however, have a.
Well,
Uh,
very true.
Gently, I have to gently talk her into
Hey, you should go get some.
It has a couple of tapestries in there of various like southern style, very reds and blacks. In the center of the room there is a personal which has a little hot and it has contours in it that are made to
It's like a hot tub.
and yeah exactly and it has a it also has there's also a pillow book and a bedroll with and that's off to one side. But it's very Spartan.
Attack the darkness.
There's nothing.
Welcome to the
He
conversation
sees
I have with this
he
dog
sees into the
15
spirit
times
world.
a day. No, he started with Lauren first.
So
What are you doing?
that does a good job of actually describing what be taken.
For the Lord Elder.
I sure hope the servant doesn't open it up and read it.
Oh, for the Lord of
Or if it doesn't have a seal, yeah, you bet your ass that servant and looked at it. Gossip is
It's
gossip.
gonna have a
My
seal.
stuff isn't up here. I don't have the time to seal it. Well, there is a writing desk, so I probably did it.
Yes, there is actual furniture in the great room.
That's the
Well,
whole
we
point of putting a
expected to be
seal on a
hosted, of
letter.
course.
To travel.
So you have
That has to
Thicker
get you, though.
bedroll.
That's the problem.
there will be extra bedroll in that room.
Don't think about Hyunju right now. I'm not going to
You want to get it back? Have the servants bring like 50 pillows over there and for their eventual pillow fight.
I don't know how the servant eventually got to it.
So you after being taken to your rooms, you're settled in by Renji.
Jago's just lounging with like a tense smirk on his face.
Oh, Jago's and
Jago's
Jago left to go to his
Jago
room.
probably already opened a kettle of wine. My letter
Oh,
was
this is
basically
good.
suggesting that he should bring it back and save it to celebrate the relation as a celebration for the
that's
wedding.
not gonna happen.
Yeah, then John goes, I'm like, crap, right letter. Such a nice room.
His room is on the other side of the manor. The Tekisai are, of course, being served by Kakashi. Is very respectful, but he has a hard time with the whole bending thing. So
Signs of respect for someone who's relatively short.
he does a lot more kneeling. Renji takes care of you. He's perturbed, annoyed, and Daho will squish along and try to serve you because he's still wet.
I'm an owl exterminator.
Futurama.
The dumbest of mom's three children.
He's from
The one that's
Bill
actually the good one.
Yeah.
He's the one that's always being slapsticky and stuff. He says it like 3 times in that one episode.
It was a movie, so I mean.
Hi.
Oh.
And now Aiden says that now.
Oh.
It's hilarious.
All right, so
Aiden says it right.
So what is he?
We're probably gonna decide because it's gonna be a bit. It'll be a bit before luggage.
I go running into the
Gone.
So just jumps off like our
Whoosh.
just whoosh.
Catch you later.
Just don't leave the
You
grounds.
literally jump into a tree.
Well, I
She's
mean, as
going
much
like
as
a
I
flying
can.
squirrel.
Well, I mean, you're on like the second floor of a building.
I'm imagining we have a balcony, and I think she just
Make sure you
launched
get that
herself into the
horizontal.
nearest tree.
She
Slides down.
used one of the footstools to put her to jump up, put her other foot onto the balcony, and she lands like
I
a
trained
monkey and
with
starts.
wood monks, so that's normal.
Ish.
They're weird. Wood monks are weird. They do. They probably also climb trees.
Yeah,
Just
but it's
don't-
not so much climbing trees as like pinching the side of it. And
Just don't leave the bounds and remember the dinner schedule. Also, I guess don't go near Adal-san. Technically, that's my job, but
Are you even still there?
out of airside. So I
Just the
turn to Sakura.
feet.
Same thing. You go anywhere, just not.
without you.
Yeah, I suppose if I'm, you could go near him.
All right, let's go.
Oh my god.
Why?
There's
In
pools everywhere.
That's nice. Our luggage is in the carriage is being brought up. So unless you're planning on going in the buff, I've been wearing that for.
No, I've been wearing it since this morning. That would
Yeah,
be
we-
gross.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
No, I
Pool party?
don't wear somewhere.
Oh.
I'm very big on that. Also,
Okay, let's go to the pool then.
we.
I'm sure there's a pool for that.
It's nonsense. All the pool. I also, I'm a dragon. I don't think any.
I mean, you kind of flashed everybody on the boat.
Probably.
You want to go
should
to you want to go to the one that they were talking about? The one in the tower?
Good question. Just make sure of that.
Actually, I don't remember. Can't she?
Athletics. I don't, but I have an ability that
Nope.
lets me.
No
swim.
athletics. She can do performance though.
She can drown really
Hey,
easily.
she looks like she's drowning.
Which everyone knows statistically is not what actual drowning people look like. I suppose, though I doubt Orion-san's going to be there since he's relaxing from.
Well, you know, if he's there, he's
Sure. Let's.
I think she knows he's probably.
Yeah, I know she's. Well, I don't know. Fine. There's towels are probably over here. They have towels in both.
You know how annoying teenagers were?
This is gonna be your
Nagasai-san, when she gets back from
entire
settling in.
Okay. Yame?
Friends, yeah, I'm sure she'll be back in
I
here.
haven't seen her.
I mean, I'm fine with her.
She's probably.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and go to find out where they called it the tower.
Yeah, it was the big tower.
Sure.
Okay.
We go.
Seems happy-go-lucky.
All I'm picturing this tower is going to be is just temperance. Like 5 minutes later, holy crap! There's like no bottom to this thing. Just gets really warm.
Okay, so
I go with her. All the others are gathering, giggling about.
so
Yes.
the central manor structure has this big tower going up the back with the top of it. It's the only stark stone construction compared to
It is made of cherry wood
possibly.
Plumwood. It's red too.
and not of it.
So the actual weight of the tower, the manor is itself 3 tall, the tower 5 or 6. When you go to the tower itself looks like there's 3 stairs on one side, and it looked like they have been but that roof has been that's got like wide gargoyle in water.
It's loud in there too.
Yeah, so it's and there's like a wall of
I'm assuming there's a.
it's
Last chance.
not really.
Well, then probably before we left, I would have.
Okay. So the 2 of you get in there and he looks at the water, and this room is actually kind of dark. The windows in here are these arrow slit style windows that are up, and so she's looking into this deep, dark pool and goes,
Quite well.
you first?
Are you?
Well, I just sort of want to know how deep.
I can't wade that.
I did. Step. Plunge.
Okay. There's like
Like 1 fluid step. Just I want to say this. 1 foot forward, down, and
Power sink!
There's like no there's no sides to this at all. It goes straight down. There's no like step in area or ladders or anything. It's just book all the way down. And you sink for a good 6 seconds. It's Dick.
A delicious
We have those too.
I
Many
can't have
kinds.
those.
I also have just straight masa if you wish to make your own tortillas. I don't have a large.
carb. The most delicious carb.
Best.
Right for the rest of
So you probably guessed this is probably
A
not.
lot further than that.
And after you enter the room for the gargoyles, it's really loud next to the gargoyles. Like you have to eat. But
Alright, so I go down to the bottom.
2D3.
It's
it's also really, really hot.
yeah, I'm used to swimming in cold water.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it gets hotter.
No, actually, the water comes from.
So the bottom actually is pretty comfortable. So the bottom bench.
Yes, by comparison.
She's going to sink into deep dark and never come back.
It's like temperature,
Well, to be
pink.
fair,
It's like, you're at the surface and it's probably 130, and you go all the way down to the bottom, and it's.
So,
Someone left the solar cover on this pool too long.
My parents used so a pool with
But there's
spa
that.
itself.
But
was
there's
like
that. There's that
110,
straight level
150.
where it stops.
yeah.
It's like warm. What the? So
Not in our pool.
when I came back, I'll come back up and I'll pull myself.
Okay. Give me a vigor roll, just a shock of the.
Nope.
Oh, snap.
I botched.
You botched?
I'm underwater, aren't I?
It's a crew can't swim.
Or do I pull myself out and immediately?
Can my
I'm
next
fine.
swim?
I'm fine for at least an hour. I don't know if the boat self-generates.
You freak out by the heat and just.
So I shoot out of that
So
thing
you
like a
shoot
rocket.
out almost immediately. You jump in. You go. Oh my god!
So because I intended to go down, I built myself. I went in going balls down. So yeah, I basically rocket out like, holy crap! I suddenly mastered air monk. Whoa!
This is why we tie up the lobster before we throw him in the box.
It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. I'm gonna go outside real quick where there's air.
Okay. Here, towel.
Yeah.
well, he probably.
Oh, no.
Soccer, probably not, but the water would. And she just got splashed.
I just like whoop and leave it going outside for it. It's like Orion goes
You
to.
just saw a water dragon go shooting out of water.
Nope.
To be fair,
nope,
she saw
nope,
someone
nope.
go in water, disappear, and then rocket back. Like she was.
See, the water thinks we taste terrible. You're
So,
fine.
okay. And you guys, while going out, you kind of, I don't know, take a couple of turns, find a spot to sit down. Sound about right?
Anywhere near a window I can open or an open air part.
Okay.
Because right now, Mela feels really good.
You walk into a room that has a very open.
Yeah, because I'm sure this place has
yeah.
stuff to accommodate.
Yes, it's very open. There's just about every pool in it. It looks like it's a play chess. Yeah, the war game.
I feel the water.
Way cool now.
I'm in the water.
It's tolerable.
It's probably only
Wet towel, just this afterthought. Flunk. Oh.
Sits down there. Says, well, I don't really know how to play.
Oh, I don't either. It just feels really good right now. That water was. Orion will sound like the water.
I've
Well,
that's
he'll like
really
the
come
water.
up.
It's really deep, but he'd like it. Ha ha.
I wouldn't be surprised if you could swim.
He fell in the water.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then
Fell.
and then Kabuto fell in the water too.
Right against that ship.
Yep.
Memories
He's a dragon. You
in
can't
the
say that
corner
you
of my
didn't fall.
mind.
I can say what I want.
Well, you can't. She can't.
So what are you up to?
I'm just gonna chill in the spa. The water thing. You said there was one in the room.
Yes.
So I'm just. I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I have to deal with.
Squish. Is there anything you need, Elder Son? I could get you
Why
some
don't
tea.
Why don't you ask about those clothes?
You want new clothes?
No, you. What?
A mop.
Dire
Yeah,
mom.
you sound like a mop.
Oh, I'm sorry for offending you,
No,
Elder Son.
no,
I will go immediately.
Bad.
You're new to Tahoe.
I'll punish myself. Don't you worry.
Tahoe, also known as Dobby.
He hangs his head low as he rushes
No,
out of the room.
I will shout after him. Wait, no, I didn't mean it that way.
Immediately a screech and a trip and a fall.
A couple of servants will come in the room with your trunks, which you have like 7 of.
You can't possibly wear the same thing twice.
All of them. Sorry.
You can't be.
Yeah, when you're
That
done,
means you gotta have multiple
when you're done with
outfits
that
every day.
swimsuit, just throw it in the fire. They'll bring you a new one.
Yeah, I wrote that first part of Temperature's backstory. That's how Shafty was on that
Shortly thereafter, the other Kosai, immortal Kosai, will walk in. Elder Sama, how great of you to join us. How may we help you? Does
I'm sure
does
one
that
of
mean we're rooming with Jago or with you, Elder Sama?
Make the decision, Elder Son.
I'm sure one of them is bold enough to go, oh good, so we're rooming with Jago, let's go.
Hey, party at Chagos! You card it, yes or no?
Well, I'm trying to think because I could send them
Consider
over to
yourself to have
Jagos.
150.
Could
It's
send
the
them over to
opposite of what
Jagos. Then
Ospreys
he'd
are
be
supposed to
pissed
do.
at me.
Yeah.
Took the wind right out of your sails.
Congratulations.
Technically, you have someone that can take that.
I know.
If they know it.
If you
Just make like a
You look a
tree.
little sunburned compared to
Oh,
normal.
I'm probably a very distinct red.
She looks like a lobster.
Just a little pink. Wait, I'm
Well,
supposed to be
considering
blue.
my eye color,
So is
yeah,
that
I
yes or
probably do
no?
look like a lobster.
Well, technically, it wasn't a yes or no question. I suppose annoyed if I.
Why are you worrying about what Jago wants?
Oh.
Because this is Raziel!
The one that probably responds to one is, you care what he thinks, because I am me! Yes,
It
Elder.
ain't easy being.
I suppose it would be with me.
They all look to each other like confused and go, "As you wish, Elder Sama." We will set up our this bedrolls over here. And do you care for some?
Thank you.
Is there anything you need from us?
You'd write another letter to the people
Just
rooming with you with the
enjoy
cosign.
yourself.
Always give him tea.
As you wish, Elder Sama. We will see you at lunch.
Be
I
sure.
told them to enjoy themselves.
Well, at least you didn't tell Jago that. Well, you told other cosi that, so there's gonna be. What are you
that's
doing?
that's
Yeah,
like
the elder
your
said to enjoy
boss's
yourself, and I like
boss
the
shows
same
up
thing.
and says, "All of you, yeah, you were supposed to work today. Oh, you should go to Disneyland instead."
No,
And
they
they're,
weren't.
Woo!
No.
And they're gone.
They're at Disneyland and they happen to be with their boss.
And
You
you
just
told
gave them
food
the day
was-
off.
And you just told them food was free. And here are season passes.
Well, I don't know that I told them that.
It's okay.
Anyway, they run.
We figure that out when they're sick
they-
from Goldman.
Change and head out.
The Orin.
What are you?
No Michelle gadgets. Jesus Christ, you're in hell.
I have so many projects I need to get started on.
God, I can't.
Oh, what was her? Hinate opens up a book.
Yeah, do other rooms
It's
have
not plugged in, don't we?
Absolutely.
Even your second floor ones.
Phoenix better have down to ice. You did with that pool. Steam. No, it needs icicle.
You bring ice cubes. It's
She looks
easy
over and
to
says,
do.
"You know, this is actually quite nice."
No, they don't. They want you to make babies.
It's you and your manservant.
I am the vessel.
Woman's,
I'm the
woman's
one that
servant.
needs to
No.
be
Well,
invested.
You have
For some
Kakashi.
reason. For
Right.
practical
Kakashi, there we
reasons.
go.
Just,
Right, but he's
Can't
not the
have
one
the
that's
vessel
here right
have
He's
now.
not done by anybody else, just not you until
Well,
the
he
marriage
might be,
happens.
but the other tech
I just have weird. We have to protect your weddings or she's pregnant before that. Is it by you? She's a free woman. It's a feminist society.
As a bastard, and it matters.
So woman exalts.
Enjoy your time. I'm gonna look around. I'm
Oh,
curious about this
okay.
place.
Well, let me know if you find something interesting. I didn't really expect to find any.
Well, after I talk to Custodian,
Another techie's understood.
Yeah, I was like, she's like, whatever.
She looks over at you and says, "Do you know you're not a donut?"
but I'm not sure how that matters if I find him.
I just
Oh,
thought
you
you were gonna
donut
go
sign.
dig.
No.
Whoops!
What was that?
Spring, it's right there.
Why would I dig?
Oh.
I mean, maybe if I see a particularly.
She giggles to
it's not
herself and
weird.
goes back to the book.
Enjoy. I'll be back later tonight. Shoo, I'm reading.
No, it's there's one other Tekasai or just the
Yeah.
two of you?
They're the only
Just
two.
Two of us.
I'm waiting for Buddha to turn.
Oh.
Just over the
So-
course of the day, everything just is.
The two of you get one of those bungalow rooms, and it's you, Kabuto, and I think that's it. Yeah,
Yeah, she was the third.
yeah.
We're taking care of
Already.
the third wheel.
So he's like, so dibs? Pointing at one of the bedrolls.
It's
I
Kabuto.
don't know, bedrolls
Sure.
probably could.
So
So just a question. Not that I really have a preference either way, but are you going to turn everything in the room black?
It's a little easy.
I'm sorry, they're sensitive to each other.
I don't have any control over it. Whenever I use my gifts, it more. But sometimes when I'm asleep, it's also.
I understand how that. That's fine.
Is this one
Anyway.
black or on fire? Yes.
I figured we should have a good.
What? That's so metal.
I figured we should have, some time just you and me before lunch.
That's good. I actually have to discuss with you anyway.
Well, I had one big question to ask because one's talking about it.
Oh.
What
Yeah.
the hell happened to Sakura?
Yeah.
Wow, his mouth opened and words came out. That was weird.
He looks at you and says, "Well, actually, I have several questions, but let's start with one of the big ones." So, and he drops his clothes to the floor and just starts to get into the hot tub.
Okay, good. I was about to ask that. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then it's a good sized tub?
Yeah.
Our
It
legs aren't
seat
gonna be on each other's
it
laps?
could probably seat like 12 people.
Okay, perfect. So I'll get into it.
Or
And
throw
there's a
Yeah.
gateway table in the middle as well.
And I look longingly at the hot stones.
What hot stones?
I would have. Oh, the temperature.
There is no
I thought you
temperature.
said there was hotter.
No, we were joking about it.
Oh, okay.
We were joking about it for the air dragon
Alright.
purposes.
There's just a
Well, I'm
hot
looking
spring
for
that
hot
runs in here.
stones, but it's okay. I
Somebody
couldn't put them in
just met on
anyway.
Oh, good. That hot spring doom.
Oh my god. The wagon's gonna give me hemorrhoids at 30, I swear to God. Running
So-
roads.
So my first question, how did it go?
How did what go?
Come on, to the temple last week.
Oh.
Come on.
Flashback
Flashback.
number one.
I thought he was asking about Sakura.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's flashback
does he
number
think that
3,
they had,
4,
that
and part
they
of
already
5.
got it on and
Well, in a way they
Given what his
did.
parentage is and the way he can find out information, yes, he probably was wondering what the fuck happened.
Yeah, he would whichever way it went, he would be genuinely curious. It's good. Yeah, and I didn't think to invite him.
So,
Just you guys.
who did you, in the actual version, do you want to invite at all, or?
I honestly had not even thought for a second. But if it was open, yeah, that would be
Yeah,
probably seen as being kind of rude if I didn't.
Well, we've already established here.
Okay, well, establishing he
You
wasn't
probably was
there.
walking into the. I probably should invite Kabuto. He'd like to see his dad, even though I don't think he's part of this group. I don't know. I wasn't paying much.
maybe he couldn't get a hold of her.
You read through the entire scroll. Like,
Yes,
you have the one to talk to.
more or less.
And did you show anyone else the scroll?
Did I show it to anyone?
Do we have your cheat?
Yes, specifically you, because there was.
Funnily enough, you from
Who
putting
did
it to
But
the
no,
vegetables
I
face.
probably have asked all of you, like, what? Especially another one with immaculate.
What? Which one did you show him?
It's okay. You're gonna show
It
him the thing. And
was-
he's gonna. No, a doll. That's not for keeping.
Let's see. The names are difficult to keep straight because there's so many of them.
Sorry.
It's okay. No,
It's
that
fine.
wasn't a
Only
bad
important
thing at
one.
all. We find it here.
You got it.
I believe it's this guy here, the Ascended, Oldesvarn. Oh, Uzaldevarn.
Oh, the really
Blah, blah,
weird
blah, blah, blah.
one.
The one with the German letter.
The crafter
Two
muse.
German letters.
The crafter's muse.
Does the scroll that he
None of the
hands
other
out
ones I thought
actually
maybe the
have the
chroniclers would
physical
appeal to you, but
descriptions
that
of
was
Yes.
the only
Yes,
one
they're
that I
physical
thought
descriptions.
would be like, boom. I figured she'd probably
Oh,
want us to meet
yeah.
Did you show
Darcy.
it to her at all?
She probably looked over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I would think so, but I don't know. Is she still going to be crying in a fetal position the
She's
whole
about to
time?
be.
Not yet.
So my question is, am I going into this like, or am I going?
No,
You
you're
would.
sitting.
Well-
The scroll sharing would
well,
have been
the
almost
ones-
immediately
Alright.
after we went, before we went in.
Would you have actually been as a character?
I probably would have wanted to. see
Where's
if
the one that
anybody
like
was interested.
sunshine and flowers?
So,
Uh,
like,
it's
you would
towards
have
the
like
bottom.
glanced at their.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So then I probably wouldn't. What any?
well, I mean, I don't know. Do any of the titles strike?
I mean, the little Nexus one.
Ascended might
The little
be-
Nexus god probably put drawings.
Yes. By the way,
Yeah, but-
they do tell you that he stole the scroll one.
Probably
Yeah,
flowers.
So.
it's-
that was
It was
hilarious.
really obvious.
Lots of offensive little drawings in the side, and
Did you like the comments about how to deal with him?
Yes. No, actually, the comments at the bottom of most of them were actually highlights, though.
I'm
I
still
just
gonna be
picturing
too busy
really
to
horribly
join
drawn
because I'm not
caricatures
gonna do
that-
that.
Benizzi put on like around everybody's thing.
Well, you have, there is,
I know the
yeah, the
big
bank god's the only one
Have
that
you
I can
already-
think of
yeah,
you would
you
directly want to contact anyway.
They
or
probably doesn't want to talk right
me.
now unless you've already talked to the abbot.
Not necessarily. I mean,
Well, I was thinking because Kosai and
there's
what he
always
does.
Pianzi.
There's the Pianza, well, yeah, he's good general purpose for everyone. And then, of course, there's the Lady of Sunset and the Lady of the Den. He's your fledgling spy and all.
Yeah, but I don't do the Lady
Oh,
of
yeah,
Death.
and by the way,
He's now the Elder of Kosai.
Lady of Sunset. Did we make any offerings to her? We were
That's
carrying all that,
glorious.
doing all the work over
He has an app that's just
It
the
says she
inception
also
sound.
never got
It's
never
not
got
even
a
an app,
shrine
it's just a
either.
button.
She
And
was
I was
promised
wondering
one
what
when the
an
district
app
was
it
supposed to be
was. The one up there.
formalized and
It just makes the
finalized.
inception
It just
sound.
makes the
But never
inception
did.
sound.
For games, actually.
Yeah.
I think that your wall was, but yeah, maybe you should sit this
I
one
know.
out.
I just saw where you were too. I'm like, ah.
Or probably a really good
Just
place to
second
have it
one.
out. I mean, she
Yeah.
can't kill you or anything as long as you're in the. I think this thing, therefore it is true.
Yeah, Stone, the one that smashes the stone
Nah,
upon which
get it
evil is
over with.
dashed, already has dibs of him in this shrine.
And you, I point out Marazine, the lady of the harbor. It's like you swam in her.
That's a really bad way to put it.
Especially as
in the
lesbian.
harbor.
Same thing.
You're the one who's supposed to know this. Why
I-
did she?
I went to
correct you
Scaling
on the
People School. I
drawing?
didn't go to free school.
Technically,
Free
I went to a
free
school where I was supposed to learn all this stuff.
No, you
just-
didn't.
Oh no, I didn't. I have no religion at all. I,
Exactly.
And did you see there's an entry here for your
you don't know that
family's
though.
god?
What? They're there
I don't know if she'll be there,
But
but
did you not see that?
now? No,
it's
I didn't.
possible. I mean, it says that she watches over
No,
her,
above that.
the scions of her family.
Oh,
I
that's
think
not
I
that.
think more that we do.
That's
need
fine.
to be
That-
ready
that's
to
a
follow.
note.
This is
This
really
going to be a
useful.
shrine.
Oh,
Why was I
okay.
making a
Maybe
pile?
that's
I
true.
didn't
Sure.
know. This says that
As long as
it's,
we're actually gonna.
you are where this says.
You're all inquisitors for the.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm immaculate, so I don't care. But yeah, just
Yeah,
making
I'm
sure.
like in charge over there now. So.
I'm just thinking, why did I get a copy?
You're not
of
in
this
charge.
thing?
You're
That's why I didn't copy this. It's check copyright on the bottom.
I'm executive vice president.
That's what I am.
I'm
You're
not.
executive vice president too.
And I'm the actual president.
Shut up.
Well,
You're more like a CFO.
Sir, we can't afford to hire an
This is true.
arsonist.
I got the one
What
person
kind of
that
We're an
doesn't have
insurance
it
company.
in my life.
Ooh,
Okay.
I think that you should meet Legacy.
Who?
Yeah.
Legacy, did you read it?
I have a hard time with names.
Marvard District Deity.
Like
One of the more interesting.
He's
ones.
one of the more.
Yeah, he'll be easy to talk to, and you probably won't get yourself.
Do you want him?
Beggar.
No, he's gonna get himself in so much trouble.
This is the time and place to get in that trouble because they can't reach over and kill you
Good
without.
question. Around what time would this be
working for it.
happening?
This is about a week where you guys left.
So I've already been to.
Okay, sure.
Because that's holy dance is high holy. It was just mirthless.
Marizine is also your
Was that
aspect.
Mirthless Grin?
She's the one
It
right
was
above
two
that,
holy
so
days
he's the goddess of the harbor.
119.
Descending
Yeah,
areas
that's
sound like
you gotta be
Mirthless Grin.
careful.
Yeah,
Why
so
do you
his
think
his
I
was
talk
though
to
the second week.
Because you're
Monday
Kosai.
Descending
Then no, I just thought I thought everyone here had at least one god that they might be enchanting with. If I was this is the one that I would have a
The
chat
one
with.
I was actually would talk to if he
The
would
third
go,
Rexdium
was,
of Descending Air. Or no.
So
Yeah.
he's the spirit of
Second.
our customs
So
and
again, she's
hospitality. That's
the
like
second week, and
Kosai.
his was.
Yeah, I double checked to make sure no high holy days.
But I simply doubt.
Who? Oh, probably not.
Well, I was here more than
So,
so the abbot like.
Thanks.
you're
Me
still
too,
not
has
going?
to.
Everybody else is going?
Twice.
Okay.
She would have
I
followed
can't
me.
think of anyone else specifically that I would
I also
invite.
want to wait
So,
on these
you guys are
weirdos.
taken
Well, actually, you know
to
the techie side, so
the
the
Shrine of
they
the
said I was
Graft, just as in your dream, almost like scarily like in
Oh shit!
Check to make sure I have pants.
There
Hey,
is.
that happened.
I know, right?
There's a line of acolytes out front. Virtuous Cloud. What's his name?
The stone upon
Yours.
which evil is dashed.
Oh,
Master Topesh.
Yeah, I think it's
Topesh.
Topesh is his long
character.
one.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's his.
Ah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas. So you see Thomas and Virtuous Clouds at the top of the stairs. Welcome, Scions. I'm glad to see so many of you here. Did you bring anyone else? Sakura?
Yeah, she was there the first time.
Buto.
This is
Wasn't-
not here.
He's probably this another time. He was like, I should invite Kabuto.
Renji, any of the
All the greater
any of the
scions that
elementals?
are available,
Well, okay, you invited all of them.
unless it's customary now.
Well, Renji's technically not an adult.
It's the week before we leave.
That's
so they're
right.
already
It's
shamed.
after that, before this.
They're shamed. Mom says I can't go.
Yeah, I'll invite him.
Okay. So the motions you to come past the acolyte and move out of the. Don't worry about the acolytes. They're simply make sure of all necessary privacy. I will have to take inside. We will have to go ritual. You didn't invite any.
Yeah, you can't invite any of the mortals.
Right?
No, as I said, the greater scions.
In which case, come this way. Good to see you again. Hi.
I'm in monk robe. Well, I'm not
She gives Naya a good hug, a few good pats on the back. Doesn't sort of let go. Just an arm around her. She does not like.
I don't have to observe formality.
Note yourself. Get leave.
Good to see you
With
again,
retractable.
Temperance.
Thank you.
Orion, this is your big day. I hope you realized.
Yes.
Don't worry. The gods are strange.
Fickle, vindictive, lot, but it's okay.
I was actually thinking those exact words.
They are a strange, fickle, and difficult lot, but they are our gods in well-care respect.
And you're making an ass of me.
Unfortunately, no. This is going to be more of a personal view.
Ah,
I will explain in
and
some.
enjoy the experience.
You understand. Everybody. Now, she takes you through a full, normal, we'll call it immaculate.
My eyes.
It's
I
gonna
know.
snap me right in the
He
face.
notices
No, it
and
takes
starts
people-
waving it around a little bit just to watch your eyes. Then you realize, wait, oh right, he's actually.
Yeah. He's yeah, I'm waiting for somebody's feet up. Be mine.
After that immaculate mask and kind of taken, the virtuous cloud will kind of it, but and so after you've got about 15, virtuous cloud will enter the chamber, sit down across from cross-legged. All right, this is going to be different than any. The gods are not subtle beings. You're about to see them, observe our world, immaculate. What you need to realize, meet them yourself, and allow them.
How do I do that?
Your meditations. Do you practice the meditation candle?
Boy.
Then you are perfect. You begin your meditation, and in the god, when you address directly, look to the god, will look and be a very sort of come to a. Any questions?
I guarantee you I will.
Such as life.
Such is life. I'm ready.
I would ask you one more round in practice.
And it requires a roll.
Yeah, give me.
Religion or meditation?
You're like, I don't.
You have to remember what they are.
Okay,
You
I
didn't
failed,
decide.
but I got pair of threes.
You also have
All right.
Let's get this right.
Was that a green?
Yes.
Yes.
I have two.
Okay.
Oh, right. You're fire.
So 4. Got that then.
He's the one that makes wood sad.
Okay, one more time.
Clear image, clear. Boom. Nope, booms are bad right now.
Do you remember
Stop
the
that.
diligent practices?
No, I do not.
Okay. It's essentially their commandments of the Immaculate Faith.
Where can I find?
There is.
Just a normal link.
I think it's a link inside of a file.
You may have just sent it as a
No,
thing. I remember reading it.
On the links page?
no, it is under Immaculate Faith in Brief. It's one of the docs that I posted in November.
In
Brief.
It's not that.
The Immaculate Faith it is.
Oh, yeah.
Briefer than what she.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So it essentially describes the way that creation.
Pay attention.
The link will give you. If you
Okay.
want to read it before you go in.
Let me go ahead and say, torture one of these fools for.
Okay.
This is your torture.
So we'll pop out of his
And we'll torture
flashback. Does anyone have any in eating the
Hey,
It's
get off
fresh
the graft! What are you doing
It's
over there?
fresh fruit
Truly fresh.
Okay.
Why is
so
that
fresh
giant
fruit
stone
cake?
lion licking you?
She was sad about it. And that was before we even told her it was fishing.
Where you headed?
At least until the moment where she got them.
Because I've got cherry pits in my pocket.
So what are you up to? You did say you were.
Yeah, custodian.
People call it that, and they do it different.
Just saying.
You asked to be taken to Castilian.
He promised. So
Okay.
his word.
Okay, you're taken. He has an. Dragons. How may I help you?
I here to.
Oh, if you so wish, you are very welcome. I not really go there now.
More.
The history of this estate.
Yes.
I can have a.
Proprietor. What is?
That's not what I want. Yes.
That'd be a really good idea. We'll make sure we deliver before. That way he knows we
Wrong.
tried.
She.
Wrong gaming
She-
group.
You sure?
Yes.
Have you seen what Orion does?
Yeah, see.
And apparently what you
See,
do
I've
too.
told you a lot about all the things my gaming groups blow up, but see, the thing about my gaming groups is I'm the only common thread between them.
See, I don't blow things up.
Regara Sorale.
Regardless, Sorari.
Regara, I spell that.
No Regara.
Soral. Yeah. No, took a week. Yes.
We're cutting it real fucking close for a wedding. I'm assuming it's at the end of Compassion?
It's on
Geodem or-
specifically. It's your wedding, so it's probably on.
Okay. So I'm just thinking it's a Compassion for a minute.
How
Is that
much-
second or third calendar?
So,
I was just making that would
So-
upset you.
Just a
so
little.
you are by So
So,
I don't know.
a
I've seen
tire that reminds.
pretty much
Well, how long you been to know all about? How do you like
here. Grew up in.
the atmosphere, this place, but inside spiritual. You do that once, though. I'm sorry.
At least he said sorry. That's improvement.
What?
Adult manners are just fine.
Well, it's this way. That's the name that we
Why?
sometimes use.
Oh,
And it's made of salt.
The tunnels?
The stone.
Stones.
Well, honestly, I've never been close to it. It's not really.
Is it a continuous intervals? How long does it last?
No.
Screens?
Sometimes all night.
Like constantly
Gonna stay in
nonstop?
this room.
Or does it?
As you wish. And he'll take
Could
you.
be worse. There could be an earth dragon around here. You'd probably drag him. Scream at the stone. See if it screams back.
Takes you around the side
what are you
of the
doing?
estate a little way, rocky, and there is a big boulder he points at.
Games, or is that under the boulder?
Yes.
Has anyone tried to move?
Since I've been,
Can you get in without moving?
maybe, probably, honestly, we have lots of children.
Iterate
I
it?
did not say that you.
There's been some misconceptions. The ones I
But there is another cave.
Don't let him push you around.
There is
Don't let him
another
push
engine?
you.
There is another cave. It has a bit of a different story to it.
I'd love to hear it while we go.
As you wish, my lord. This cave was discovered long ago by guests by who exactly broke the wall, but for some reason bashed the foundation sides of the and discovered that there was in passage a stone to the tower.
Yes,
At least a dynasty.
but I
You shall see. It was no small feat for certain, but blooded or draconic. In any case, a place for passage. Yes.
passing.
She takes after her Aunt Fastidious far too much.
Leads down to.
Yes, it is the only one that is not fed by the. It looks natural. I've been in it.
Is there anything?
The rock there.
Well,
I apologize. What is this?
it's a reaction between two different. It's like when you eat fire flakes and it makes your
So the
stomach
ground is
burn
spicy?
to the water. Yes.
Mind blown.
In the same
He
way, it
appears
makes your
more confused than last.
colors.
Yeah. You should be happy he can speak high realm.
I speak low realm.
We are raised understanding low realm. They were raised.
If he wants, I can probably speak whatever he's more comfortable.
He's trying to speak high realm as he takes you to it, and indeed, there looks like a hole in the side of the, next to the tower. At the back of it is a hole that's down. It's something that you think Orion cool, but and it is very slick inside. It does like it all.
Going down?
It has not been.
Right, but is it a natural
It
cavern?
looks, but a natural cavern will have cave straws and stalactites and stalagmites. It has none of those.
Okay.
It has bulbous sections, but that's a
The foundation itself is a just suddenly translates
More like it was built across.
as two.
The stones are covered.
Okay, dragon. Who knows? In a fire that.
So you head in. The only things, first of all, there's no light in
I
it.
was a dark man.
You blink on, and your bright blue light. See it at the top of a pool of water at the bottom, and there, like that little smooth bulbous is. It looks like there's probably hundreds that have scrawled in chalk, charcoal, other things, circled, hearted, chipped. Even one that looks like it with a finger directly.
I'm curious. And
You'll have to wait for it. Yeah, walk around, feel for the light slowly fades. It's kind of
the darkness
That's just why you put your arms out and you like have to hold.
can cause vertigo things. I don't think a doll's
that sounds like a.
works for me. Go ahead, Timmy.
Ooh, I can reach it.
This is.
Oh, wait, I can't see my
Just
notes.
chemical imbalance in my inner ear. Jeez.
Okay, I don't like this quite so much. Back on.
Whoosh. The whole place is bright. Down in the water there are some big white.
Get in.
Are you getting in the water?
I'm curious about the water.
Okay.
If I've already made it this way and I have no one else,
Put your toes in, or are you gonna jump in?
I'm not gonna jump in.
All right, give me a vigor roll.
I'm really glad I didn't jump in. I would have been dead. Or just fine.
Or just fine.
We're doing excellent,
17.
apparently.
Okay.
Oh,
This pool is pretty darn hot. Sustain yourself in it. It's not gonna hurt you necessarily, but it is very hot.
It reminds
no
you of
more
that one class-
parasites. No more gonorrhea.
It reminds you of that one class you had where it was always like this.
But this pool at the base is really hot. But there are several. You're kind of looking at it and going, "How those get warm?"
Water doesn't flow in that direction, which is a good thing to now go look at. Because if water doesn't flow up naturally, there might be that those pools warmer.
You head up there.
Yes.
The next one up is kind of pleasant, and the next one up beyond that is actually kind of cold.
So pleasant.
Because that's the source. This one's with that one.
Well, we know where Adult's gonna be next week.
Oh.
What you do in the left game? Gravity! What?
So I'm going to get into the pleasant one. How big?
It's filled with sand. You can get into it. You can sit into it comfortably, but it has lots and lots of really kind of coarse sand, very angular. It's not. I mean, it's not like sitting on a beach. They're
There's no moving
decent
water
sized
down
pieces.
here.
Yeah.
It's like gravel.
But why
Really
on earth
fine
is
gravel.
there sand?
Man,
Dig. You'll eventually find the bottom. Probably.
does the water
Just
get
casual
warmer as I
thing.
go lower?
Actually, gets kind of colder.
This place is making less sense. Okay, so I'm going to have her of it. Look, some
You
sort of
found a
opening. Yes, I
This is where he's
did.
gonna be for the next. In fact, after we're gonna have to try to find him and get home. He's gonna be like, I'm not done.
Because now I'm looking for some sort of opening porcelain fissure.
Looking at 3.
This is probably full of
Something there.
spread and laughing.
I know
It's
so.
usually followed very quickly by head desk.
I gave you all the clues.
So I have to go up to the cold one.
It has much.
If there's any laws of hydrodynamics, just saying, no fair get going on engineer on us.
Which is exactly what.
Hey, if he had to study it for months to take a test, you guys get to suffer too.
Same thing, going to dig in. So sand has some sort of cooling property. However, where did the water come? How did it get up? That's the curious. Happy he has solved part of it. To assume the solution need to
Blow it up.
would not be to blow it up.
Oh my god, we dug a tunnel straight to hell. Man,
Oh,
we're
hey,
in
look,
trouble.
it's my fourth period teacher.
I'm going to have to drag Saturn. Actually, I don't want to do that while I'm down. So, happy with what I've found. I will go up.
Lord Dragon. Was there anything you needed?
Have you been down in with a suitable light source?
Occasionally, a guest.
Come here, go get one. Don't touch it, Evo.
Probably use. But we have free access location.
Of course, you have access to everything in the grounds except we ask that. Well, you may cross the line into this portion. There's no really reason.
Well, thank you for your time. Sorry to have interrupted.
No, it is quite all right, my lord. This is why we are here. We did something provided. I hope this was relaxing.
It was intriguing. I'm ready to relax. Disagree with that.
Report to me.
Do you wish me to show you back to the bungalow?
No,
Of course.
take me back around.
There's like this path or the tree line.
Sure. Rustle, rustle, rustle.
And
Roll
check-
notice.
and-
It's squirrel part.
One lands right on your face.
You're gonna literally fall for him.
Maybe.
not bigger.
Pretty
What
sure.
did you
It's agility.
Look out below. You get out of the way. With their Prussian candy? What's up with that?
Are you summoning? What was that?
She's trying to summon
I
him by
invoke
five.
thee.
Uh,
Do you know your phones are run by demons? Put them in the microwave. It's the only way you exercise.
There's
Four.
a four.
There's a 4.
Wow.
There's a 4.
Feeling really vigorous.
Fresh fruit gives her strength.
Wait till later.
Fresh fruit gives her strength.
Wow. So, you're fine,
I'm
Fingernails?
healed.
but you're pretty sure that those berries are intoxicating.
The squirrel being drunk probably helped.
Oh man, I'm drunk, but that squirrel, he is fucked up.
Yay, wood
You have
dra-
no penalties, but you can feel it.
Yay, wood dragons. Bro. Oh, no.
That just makes me want more of them.
That's fine.
No,
They're
that's
so delicious
that
now.
squirrel is shit.
So in your drunken mind, is it funny to spit all the pits out at him as he walks by?
Yes.
Slap. Slap.
Well, I would spit
Matchmaking.
them out.
Did you know- Did you know the youngest daughter of the
Right.
Beta was
Give me
world
a
champion
throwing-
for watermelon
throwing
seed spitting?
check. Yeah, throwing-
It's a
Oh
skill.
my god.
Alright, so you do.
Oh, that's a shame. So she wasn't the world record of watermelon seed spitting.
That must have been a sigh skill.
Hold on.
So something goes flying past you, and you totally notice it
Like,
because you
really?
rolled ridiculous. And
I can't talk to you.
she's giggling in the tree, and her squirrel is like constantly trying to fall off a branch.
So who keeps moving this tree?
Naya?
Another one goes sailing past you.
What are you doing?
Eating cherry.
Why are you throwing them at me?
Oh, they're having a kind of cute moment.
Except for the part where I told her not to go near him.
And she's drunk.
Oh no.
She's drunk near him and near the lover's cave. I love it.
It's more
Oh.
entertaining than dropping them.
John was feeling.
That is a valid answer, sir.
Are they any good?
Oh, they're delicious. Do you want some? Throw down actual.
You gonna pop that in your mouth?
Oh, good. I drunk it
You're
all.
a gay tree.
No, I think he's having
You're
a
failing
different.
at your job, Severus. You're supposed to keep her away from
I
the
told
bear.
her.
I was just told I had to find a chaperone. After that, not my
No,
problem.
but she's the problem right
All right, give me
now.
a big roll.
I told her don't go near. If she doesn't
Fast
listen to me,
acting.
that's not
No,
my
that's
fault.
for later.
Okay.
I'm up in the tree, so I'm not near him. There's like
7.
7?
Seven.
Okay.
So our 2 failures of vigor are able to hold their liquor.
Sure.
It's like a cherry, but it's got kind of I don't know. What do you think an alcoholic cherry would taste like?
Like
Weird.
cherry, probably.
Yeah, there you go. It's got kind of an alcoholic taste, which I would describe better if I had any idea what that was.
I just know what it
I've
smells
had
like.
alcoholized fruit. It's like
What kind of
Weird.
cherry are these?
delicious.
I'm sorry, Malone, I don't know.
Does it grow anywhere?
It grows all over the estate.
really.
Yes,
He
yes,
just
all
comes
over the
over to
estate.
knock over
But
my water bottle, and then he's done. That's all he wants to
That's what he does
do.
with his basket.
Pushes it over and just leaves.
He has a basket of toys. He does the same thing. He'll walk back up, realizing it's still upright, knock it over, look at me, and walk back out of the room.
well,
Cherry.
they're-
That's not going anywhere near your mouth.
try better.
Eh,
If I had an arrow and a bow, maybe I'd hit
Ew,
something.
That sounds painful.
That
to
is
the
very.
Well, instead of having an arrow, stick a cherry on the end of the stick.
That's still not gonna end well.
I'd pay to see it though.
That's true.
So, okay.
Try to catch
Yeah,
it.
they're a very like white and red.
I am now going to well, have fun.
Oh, I shall.
Are you relaxing, Lady Dragon?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
You hear him mutter it. And then he keeps walking.
Oh yeah, the servants probably don't fool well with those cherries too.
I
I'm sorry,
thought I
Buttercup.
saw you eat a couple.
This way, my lord.
right, but wait.
This way, my lord.
No, before that.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Directed self implied act.
Those fruits are known for their potent.
That's really vague.
Have a couple more.
They are pleasantly. I do have to say that is the first squirrel I've seen on these grounds.
Normally the wolves kill them all.
Are there
Do
any
you
critters in the...
make friends with?
And you have, and the reason why I have this, because the squirrels to the makes me.
Ah,
happy.
squirrel's your wingman. Got it.
So I really didn't care about having a squirrel. I wanted to live with animals. Like, okay.
That worked for
I
me.
just see.
Better than a giant weasel.
So by the end of the day, you're gonna have like a team of monkeys following you around.
Sure.
Jesus.
So
I just told her not to leave the grounds and not be near him.
Failed one of those things.
Well,
I didn't
to be
see
fair,
it. It's like
I-
you and
I
your
was
crazy woman in the pole thing.
I was up in the tree. He was on the ground. We were
she
separated.
was.
So-
You know she was.
Are
Yeah,
you
she's
ready?
fine, opium.
Sure.
we will.
Back in time with all of you.
So you have finished your meditation. She says, because this is of course for you. Are done. They call for be there to. When you are ready, you tell the stone of bliss dash.
Protect me. Protect me.
Well, I don't know. So I just.
Well, you haven't seen any of those
Exactly.
yet. You're just in this awesome
We
temple
haven't put
with this
meditation
giant
chambers.
magical tree.
Yeah, and I've been here. I was like,
Yeah, many times. What?
You said we were.
Well, yes, but not everybody. So You go up to the stone upon
Take a
his
deep
dash.
breath.
He looks at you.
Check to make sure he has pants again.
Indeed.
Then she opens the door for as this big heavy door.
Of course.
You're not even sure if you've ever seen that door move before because it's just open. We're standing, but
Oh, this is that door.
that door.
Okay, the one that's on the other side of the.
Yeah, you walk in. As she closes the door, all of these you haven't seen octarine light is flooding out, as I described.
God, it's happening again. Ah!
Just as it happened in your and you could tire pan. They are standing a feet off the. There's probably half a hundred.
So big and small. With tons of them that aren't even get enough to scroll.
Oh, there's a bunch of minor gods that I haven't
That
gotten into.
it goes on and on and on
Yes,
and on and on.
yes. Before the god that stricks snake and scholarly takes.
Students step forward. Already rolled that roll. And is it the same format as before, where they are all just kind of hanging?
Yes, but you remember you were given a different instruction.
Ah, yes. I thought it was okay.
Okay. Yeah, you
Meditation.
Do you have that?
7.
What?
7.
7? Okay, that's fine. So you sit down, or you just
Is there any functional difference? Because I don't want to.
not really. It's just a
I need
matter
to
of
sit
my
down and have
visual.
half of them leave because I just basically.
Oh, they're gonna be that in.
No, it's just visual.
Yes, I will sit down so that way I don't fall down.
All right. So you
Can't
center
fall if you're sitting.
yourself in your mind,
Yes.
and just like that dream you had a while back, sitting in a land of fire. You describe your escape. It will be kind of fire though.
Yeah, it's an endless plain of obsidian, like occasional bursts of fire. It's far enough away that they're completely harmless, but they're close enough that just randomly here and there. No sun, no nothing, but it's dimly lit.
Your dragon is. Where's your dragon?
What?
Out of a
God, I want to
That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, so in the distance, there's a glowing mountain, and looming large above that is a large cloud, amorphous, shifting shape of a dragon,
Okay.
just
And
kind of drifting around over the top of it.
remember, this is a dream too, so it doesn't have to be followed.
Right, I think of it like the Dark Mark on Harry Potter, where they put that up and the cloud's like alive and moving.
Okay. Okay. And so it's looming above you.
Yes.
Okay. When you call into Mirthless, there's like a point of light in the distance that then shoots forward towards you, becomes kind of the sort of expand, and as he enters you, spirit, I'm gonna call it, a vast glacier just run over and crush everything that you have created in your own minds, leaving him standing, ever rushing forward. Inside it, you legions upon legions of soldiers stuck.
Wow, that is really crazy.
Swords and spears and other things
Like
poking
they're frozen in
directly out, as if they're frozen in battle, marching towards ever present. You can sort of see in shifting light from the crystal from facet. It looks like someone walking like hologram. He stands before you on it, yet he eye to eye with you.
It's magic.
Escape. He looks down upon you.
City father, he just keeps staring.
Just gives you a cold stare. You can feel his cold growing and starting to cover up. Feel the snow start to fall. His gaze intensifies yourself.
I read it. It doesn't say anything specifically about what to do other than to pray and
Go ahead and roll your.
You're a fire dragon. You roll that spear.
3? This is my mind, yo.
2, no.
Really?
Still 3.
I'm not with you.
Can't
I
go
can't
down.
help you.
But you
Can't
can
go
use it.
down. 3 still
Oh,
works.
so it's still a 3, but
Yep.
it still doesn't work.
Yeah, it's not a.
4. Oh, I passed it.
Yeah, your spirit doesn't like you very much today, huh?
It
They're wild
is,
nice
right?
saving you.
His cold slowly begins to consume the rest of the landscape, except directly. His freezing stare, you start to feel your hands go numb. You start to feel your nose go numb. Your ears start to. He just still stares down at you.
I'm genuinely at a loss.
By the way, I rolled.
that's fine. I'm still just staring at. All right. I'm getting cold. Annoyed. I'm gonna flare my anima banner,
Okay,
and I'm gonna push back.
go for another spirit roll.
Does this happen physically as well?
5.
Not that you.
A little better.
Now you're the dice fan.
You guys are in another room.
Ah, point.
I have an 8.
I got a 5.
Okay, he didn't get a raise beyond, so your fire is holding, not
We're
being
locked in a
consumed.
battle of wills. Okay. Well then, if that's the way it's gonna be, then it's gonna be. Let's see here. It is.
Well, now you'd be more.
Remind me. Excellencies.
You're more
That's the
Razzo
favorite.
type sound.
Has to chosen.
Chosen or
Or she
favorite.
throws
Oh,
something. You're like,
perfect.
Dad throws you at her.
Oh, I sit there and back.
And one
Okay,
round.
I'm
One
gonna
die to a game.
spend
Razzie,
a
I'm out for
note
sacrifice.
to get an excellency. That'll be personal.
Please don't sacrifice.
It would accept you as
No sacrifice.
your guard though. Your grand.
I am trying to push back
Yeah, I don't
again.
really know what.
Uh,
I'm not
Harder.
there.
This is where I guess spirit That's
That's
not a
look
skill.
up.
To believe
Oh
people.
gosh, I was thinking integrity.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Take that.
never.
Essence.
Got it. Okay. So
All right.
sorry.
That's okay. I'll try again.
Upper hand.
We're just.
It's a
Another.
five.
Well, to be fair, he's deciding to have a battle of wills with the strongest god in
I
it.
don't know if the god will watch as your dragon and the burned volcanoscape that was around you is consumed by wind. He looks down at you and says, "You are not the strongest of your."
I would imagine I'm the youngest. You're quite powerful, Mirthus. I'm impressed. Much stronger than I was led to believe you.
What is the most important virtue creation?
Compassion. Was it his answer or mine?
Yes?
Compassion will only go so far. Protect this in progeny. But it is not what is
Without progeny, it all ends.
without progeny controlled forward.
Me that they're all connected.
Have 100 spawn.
And all I'm saying
But
you're
if
going
they,
to be in the bottom.
but if they
Yes,
never lived
thanks
in the
to
first
God.
place, they would never even have a chance to decide that for.
If you found yourself standing on the glacial in the Everwood, you had a babe and no other of the babe to die, do you use the babe as food, as
I
fodder?
like that one,
Or
actually.
do you
That's
use
me
all of your
sitting
strength
there.
and all of your might to preserve it, while you yourself perish? Matter at all. If you were to die, this child can you not make
Not all progeny are the same. If it was the child, the empress.
if that make you were of the same reason she's
Scarlet
called the Scarlet
Empress.
Empress
There are lots of flowery words in this game.
or the Red Witch or any
I hadn't heard that one.
That's because that's not a polite one. That's one Anthema used.
Her name Wanda Maximoff.
I used to know her name, but I'm not really sure. her name is.
No.
But no, it's not
Well,
Wanda
she's
Maximoff.
called the Red Witch.
I know Quicksilver and I know the Scarlet Witch. I have no idea what her name is. It's not like they use it that often.
The
You talking about the live action ones? Because I
Yes.
didn't.
So I asked his question. I asked his question. What is the
Simple
resilience?
that is conviction to know what need to be done, the power. That is the I hope behind your in this city.
I've read of their required reading.
Give me a no.
Hearing?
Yeah, sure.
That's the one notice skill
Nope.
he has. Nope, doesn't make a difference.
No,
Hey,
right?
I'm the one.
Mirthless Grin shifts his gaze to something behind you and says, "You might as well come forth." And Sakura appears,
Yes.
and you're having a lot of emotions.
I'm still surprised.
That makes
For a moment.
perfect sense.
It hasn't been that long.
And she goes down onto both knees.
I come to her side. Sakura, what's wrong?
Hold that thought. I need to get cry.
She covers herself. She's in like a formal underclothes, covering herself up and shivering, crying.
More smarts.
A jacket?
Oh, it was?
Well, that relationship's gonna last long.
Mm.
You're upset?
I don't multitask well.
This one has claimed you now, and I gainsay him. Live by your and I shall serve two princes. There will be. She starts to cries a little bit more, looks up at him.
Okay, I got pants, but now Sakura's fired. I don't think.
The more I learn, the more I realize I
That is the first word from a dragon.
City Father, take position, High Inquisitor. Part of my job, as you well know, to work with you, support your mission as well as the others in line. Do you have any thoughts on this?
I suffer your best.
You're just making friends all over the place, aren't you, Adol? You can be proof. Ignore the dustbin.
City Father, should I find myself
My shrine is in the lowest part, most day. The deity known.
I'm sure he's
He is a tear. It's enough to say. He just
I like that better in my head. The god known as Kita. I know what I mean. Pain in the ass.
Alright.
Literally.
into that point of light herself warms. No, there's a little fluttering flame that as you touch it. Just,
if she's not still in fetal position?
a bit, yeah.
Wow, okay. Oh, are you in pain?
She looks up at you, her gazing me, and then she just sort of sobs again, rests herself again.
You're doing great at this.
Women, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, it's not. Is it still cold?
Like I said, it's warmed up.
Up.
She's cool.
Yeah.
She needs a jacket. Are you kidding me? A cloak? Do you prefer clothes? I don't-
Okay, I warm it up in here. It's
Okay.
ridiculous. Get this place warm again.
Okay. It takes you a little bit, but
Your dragon's probably a little.
I just saw me get punked, so it's fine. All right.
no, she doesn't even seem to phase or touch her.
I know, right? I just walk around with this confused look on my face. I'm like that girl from Twilight. Everywhere I go, I just,
You're forgetting the time she adorably trips because she's klutzy.
oh yeah. Well, I'll do that. Some of that too.
We're gonna be.
No, we're gonna watch the riff track. That at least. I'm frustrated, and I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry.
Oh god, your guys' fights are gonna be terrible. Because you're not gonna be able to get away from each other when you storm out of the room. I'm gonna go meditate and think on, oh, you're here.
Oh gosh, I had to develop multiple personalities just in time to myself.
Okay. She vanishes.
All right.
Oh, you're doing great.
Starts orbiting you.
Okay, that I can live with. Let's see here. I really want to court another disaster, possible near
This
disaster.
proves that him and Luton
What am I supposed to do? All right, man. I used to think you were an asshole. I still think you are. Okay, well, that was the only god that was on my absolute to-do list.
This time you kept your sword.
Well, I'm a little rattled. I don't think I'm going to do any other one.
Oh, really? Okay.
He had plans, and then
Yeah, I just got my candle figuratively. Instead,
then
I'm a little
Sakura's
rattled, but I will be here. I will go through you.
Alright.
Did you fall asleep in the meditative chamber?
Maybe.
That's what they're for, right?
That's what the fire ones are for.
They wouldn't give me anything to write on.
So
Bring my own right.
you are tapped by. It is now your time. Firmly of the god to. No, that's what we talked about before. Remember, upon the
Yes,
diligent
the-
practices and be
I thought you were just joining me for church.
meditate upon the eye of the.
I just have no.
Perhaps allow, perhaps won't.
Because we all know who's waiting to rush up to you.
Exactly.
Hi guys, it's Satan. How you doing?
It is alright. Tell the evil upon which the stone upon which evil was dashed.
Until then.
Simply sit or stand next to Orion and follow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the only god that's not in that.
He's got his own.
Who's over the Grafton?
Do anything.
Yeah, it can see into your soul.
It's not yet. I haven't done it again. Only tried once.
Yeah, it already knows.
Look at this one.
It does.
Nope.
So are you gonna try and meditate? Do you haven't at all?
Yeah.
Okay,
Really?
this might not.
This could be
We're
fun.
like the only.
I'm not.
Isn't that the truth?
I'm not a monk type.
The mad scientist?
Is meditating?
Yeah.
Well,
Zero.
then I...
0?
But it's
Yeah.
not a botch. Here. Earth will see through.
Hey, it
Earth
did.
is seeing you through.
Double.
What?
I need another D.
You can do my rolling for me.
The 4 is 4.
I need another D4.
Oh, fuck.
So you just said, come on.
Okay.
There
Okay.
we go.
12, 13, 15.
Do you have a god in mind?
No.
Yeah, you're right.
I
just open
Get over here,
yourself
you
up.
little bitch!
She told me to open myself to the eye of the storm.
Isn't that 4
Okay.
times 4 plus
The eye of the storm
Mine
is where I'm
still
at.
has integrity.
I guess all the gods disappear.
All of them disappeared?
Oh no, I broke it!
Oh my god!
Did you just try to invoke them all at the same time?
Is your personal skyscape just the storm itself, or
It is center of, no, it's not a hurricane. Dry lightning, terrible winds.
So F5 toward.
Hundreds of feet, no ground in
God, I hate you so much right
And I'm sure there's little tiny clouds shaped like hogs. Cogs.
Oh, okay.
Cogs.
Sick! Wow!
penises?
Orion!
Get me out of here!
Orion?
Like the game.
What?
Like that terrible game you tried showing us.
Genital jousting. That was him.
Yeah, I know.
Genital jousting.
That was not me, sir.
Oh, that still makes me laugh every
The
time.
lightning arcs.
It's great, okay?
Every few, yeah. Why do you hate my escape?
You
It's
make
chaotic.
him feel inferior.
Air.
It's cold, it's chaotic, and where's the fucking ground?
For the record, if he goes to attempt and rolls and botches, we need to get Bo.
Alright, so what was your final roll there?
15.
Okay, so let's see. What are the fifth?
I rolled a 5.
3.
My
That's almost 4.
mindscape, You're ruining
Yeah,
it.
it's one away from 4.
Alright.
Like I said,
Should we have all the gods appearing in his head, or should we have 3 gods appear in his head?
Or does Sunset District just rush fucking hell in there and punch him practically?
I don't know. At this point,
I have absolutely almost no control whatsoever right now. I just got supplanted and overwhelmed
Alright.
by the guy who doesn't even know how to meditate.
So I just open my mind up and
Oh god, he just climbed in!
Alright,
Too many people in here!
the Sunset
Oh.
District goddess is obviously one.
She
right?
wants to talk to you.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
You opened your void so openly and so harshly that to let her in that you have essentially given full control. So as soon as she enters your personal mindscape,
Exactly.
you're
Yeah,
okay.
that's terrible.
I'm trying to think about it as okay. So instead of her, that's right.
You could trade
So instead of
metaphysical
her
forms.
her taking over a half or wedge of your sidescape, I'm going to make it so that her personal sidescape bubble.
She comes in the dead center, and there's this little pink flower area, and doom.
So around her, she is who she is. She wears a mask. That's Scarlet.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was
Scarlet and
She's dressed appropriate somehow for being in a bubble.
She's a little farther down.
Those things are really hard to read on phones.
Yes,
yeah, there she is.
So
but she's the love goddess, right? I did get that one. I did that part. Okay.
No.
I said the wrong name.
She's a being wearing a mask of precious metals over a silhouetted form of a curvaceous woman clothed in a silk kimono covered with in beautiful roses. She changes expressions by taking off her mask and revealing another mask. The first one, then vanishing.
It's not a pleasant look.
Masks all the way down.
She appears. She is like it says the silhouette of a gorgeous woman by kimono, very form-fitting, carrying I believe fan. Oh no, she has a different thing every time. She has a different. This time it'll be.
Oh no, I like it.
Scepter.
Even though it's a kimono, it has the hook like the Western. There's a
It
style of dress
like
where
hooks
there's
to the bottom of the dress and it
hold
pulls it out when you
hooks
move
up to like a
around.
bracelet.
Oh, okay.
So it's just kind of like a rod
Okay, so she has like an orichalcum.
that has a rod hook.
Oh, so it's not the kimono itself, does it?
No, it's the rod. It's a rod. You keep
Okay. She has a orichalcum bracelet
know the
thing
name of that thing.
attached. She slowly saunters towards you, sexual.
and that thing would help make it worse because it lifts up slightly.
Boom, boom.
Comes over to your still full.
Is it a sex?
It is, but I can't do that. If one of you
I'm
two
just,
wants
I'm just
to try.
trying to clarify that. See,
At this point, if Raziel was here,
I was just if it was a seductive
I'd
or
be gone.
Yeah.
I have the weirdest boner right
We will
now.
both. If either of the two of you have a seductive voice,
I'd probably laugh too much. Playing
Breathy
that
whisper is
character.
fine.
That character relies
Is
a
the
little less on
recording
seductive
magical?
whispers and a little more on these.
Oh, that's true. Let me check to see.
because that's not creepy at all.
Great radio.
Oh!
Whoa, really, dog?
Dude, that dog runs into everything.
Dog don't like sexy.
Alright, I'll have to do it a little louder.
More correctly, dogs on.
Fine. Well, slowly draws her fingers to your back and it doesn't seem to happen.
Really weird considering my place is
She still has her bubble.
yeah, but
And
she's
she's doing
getting into
good.
my bubble. Well, she is in my bubble's big.
Putting in your bubble.
I don't know how things.
She's
there.
cloaked and
Flash of rebuild.
takes off neutral, kind of evaporates as she angry face, not frowny, more of just right up in your. You dared to cast, pulls it off, and there's that little girlish smirk, giggles, kind of haughty courtesan. You have sent the belly, cast the belly, turns to your side, her head almost directly.
This is funny because the doll's height, I'm just kind of seeing.
Well, that's the thing. It's
She's
kind of a
anything
mind
she wants
scheme,
to
so
do.
she can.
And
So it's literally just kind of.
and out of that mindscape, you have to remember my.
Yeah.
You would think
So she can.
Yeah,
I just like
that
being
too.
short-handed.
there needed to be change, structure,
Access to the outside. We've taken so many promise broken that
promise happened.
I did.
Strove from
It was again
in order to revise some controls, help what was allowed in chaos,
not their desires. They
their play to try and freedom, toted.
Oh, not yet.
I don't have cherries.
all I will persecute. Not in.
Start of chance, honor from the hero of the wall will not.
You will finger a choker that looks like it's made of.
No, I'd probably put it there.
Look to you again, standing right up to what pulls off the black number for it.
Billion?
No, not
Non-plus?
more of suspicious.
Skeptical?
Suspicious.
Suspicious. Care have no doubt spoken French. Speck of.
Honestly, we should use the sun hitting a cloud.
It's clouds and lightning.
What is it that you do? What is it
I by the
first?
What's your name?
First,
My friend didn't
you
use
shall do as you
What?
build the shrine, work, construct, and that. Second, you shall pledge
I like giant scary towers.
Ground floor calling it.
those have purchased.
Heard people get first.
Those who have lived with established.
third you get to have been promised the new sunset.
One raised eyebrow mask. Oh, face. Oops.
We will the mask reveal prize.
But bargain, sunset just it needs.
Domain you set up.
It's okay.
If nothing else, the notoriety sustenance is.
The task,
But they suffer. You have lost all of your
the goal
Okay,
of
ladies are there.
adulthood, not their choice. If they do have, I feel like you tried to.
Oh yeah, freedom. That's what place. Damn it.
Chaotic things.
What is adulthood? Freely speak with.
They're pretty. Well, they range from
Red.
white. Reds tend to be dark.
Scarlet or opium.
The field pops are
Bordering.
the pop,
So very
the
Oh, black
sensitive.
tar.
open opium pops
Something.
from white to.
Otherwise, they look kind of like two tightly.
They look like the introvert kills them. But you're all great apples. Apples love cold. For cold
true.
3 days.
All right, she will vanish.
Yeah, Dead's gonna walk over and read out.
Oh, and I kind of dropped it at some voices. She's talking.
I got that first. Yeah, she was doing the sexy Mindy walking. Yeah.
Okay. So she vanishes. Is there any that you did read the scroll?
You probably
I
tried to
read
kidnap
what-
scroll.
Yeah, that actually wasn't the one I had.
Did
in
you
mind.
character though?
I character.
I fully see a doll like having
What
been
kind of
washed.
thing would have grabbed it? Because there's lots of.
And even if
You mean?
Uber whatever.
Okay.
Oh, the scarred.
The Tetsuno umbrella.
Okay. He walks cloud wall. His umbrella to the side, and it literally goes. Whoosh! The cloud just stops turning at that point him, and then there's just this band where the cloud.
Yes, it does. I got that too.
better than the cheats. I want it.
He walks forward. He's got those sandals with blocks underneath.
Clogs.
Yeah.
Actually, Geta.
Click clunk.
Called Geta.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I think the feminine version's called the Geta and the Z.
Geta was.
Okay, then yeah.
He closes his
Hollywood Dragon, Hollywood.
umbrella as he comes out. He thumps it into the. You're an interesting one.
Good news.
He
Or
has.
just the plain proper self.
He's utterly snowy white skin, golden eyes, and night black hair. He wears a formal kimono in the realm style, appropriate for the season, which he.
He's wearing like 5 of them.
I put it in
Monsoons.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's still winter.
With my scape.
yeah, so it's probably light, colored with silver details and black lining, and as he little crane, the silver.
And it's got the ornate
The silver
knife on
ornate
his belt.
stuff. One of them is a crane, which looks at.
Okay.
That's
need,
insane.
Need to not look at that. That's interesting.
Alright, you need to concentrate on not grabbing grabby handsy gaudy clothes.
This is
Gaudy clothes.
the artistic
Gaudy,
muse
not
of the
gaudy.
city and the god of the white.
He looks.
I like purple. Gosbin.
I think that's an answer Legacy would find if he was saying.
But I have.
And it's done. Wait, I was joking.
I've
Right.
first.
We're orange house.
This is a wonderful. It's a green room, green house.
Yeah, greenhouse. Cool. I'll take it.
It was filled with a forest. Also, your magic glass touches, bursts forth from around small pane or start out and twist in your only amongst say as you look left, but not only the trees.
Okay, this card's not bad. All the rest are horrible and represent death. This one can stay. It's Japan.
It's exactly this.
Yeah, she didn't like it.
No, she's overwhelmed by the death god.
He then says, "My work." Sorry.
That actually crossed the table.
That is actually not the first time he has done that to you.
Yeah, at least I didn't get him in the eye this time. Close. He flings out his shield of a mountain shadow and walks back through.
Saunders.
I thought he was gonna Mary Poppin away.
Walks through the wind the same way. Parts around.
Your dragons.
Yeah, your dragon's probably inside the wall.
Yeah, the dragon is the crackling lightning.
Stop flying here.
Well, mine's a bat signal, so there.
Yeah, he'll walk straight in front of your dragon will go clonk.
Excuse me.
Alright, does anyone have a third one for him?
That was the only really appropriate. The other one is abstract thought.
The only thing
I think you'd actually be probably offended her.
You think that's on his mind?
No, just for her personal for Starcross. But she was a matchmaker too, so
Oh.
yeah. Let's not.
Oh yeah, let's get the other side of the coin.
Or the person who'd love to talk to a Kosai if he.
I don't know that that's on his mind. What is it on? Would your marriage be on your mind?
Currently a green.
Currently a greenhouse.
Alright, then I'm gonna say she is on probably Scarlet.
Because she's first lovers, but
Or
she's
the
also
other
a
one.
matchmaker, so she's both sides of the spectrum.
This is what I get for rolling it. How much of this is Orion witness? Is he anywhere present in my
Way over there.
When the first one came through, he was like, "That's cool."
He can hear
White
it.
Star Academy, the god of the white.
Oh my God, you're magic! Please come. These idiots, they know nothing.
He can hear everything.
Both sides? Okay.
So that first conversation was really awkward, boy.
It's been that kind of day so far, but it wasn't quite as bad as the nightmare I had, and that's all that I really care about.
So,
No wonder Sakura is crying at you.
give me a spirit roll.
Women, man.
Sakura is sad, but I still have my sword.
It'll never let me.
18.
Yeah.
I will not show up just
Did
to be your
matchmaker
car.
just almost... No, you're right, you guys aren't right for each other at all. Walk off.
Okay.
Your storm almost blew her away.
She walks through. She
She doesn't have an umbrella to protect her.
she
And your dragon's a little
falls
pissed off at this point.
down from above, slowly coming down. She appears as an extremely well-dressed, proper ritualistic realm attire made from red jade and divine silks of rose, scarlet, maroon, coral, and red.
The one that's all red, the one that I'm
That's not
supposed
yours.
to...
The other
Her
one
face
that's
is
possible.
hidden behind a fan. You have called me forth, young dragon.
I'm surprised we're...
It may not.
I can waft of her in the.
There's probably like there's probably diagrams like arrows. Fuzzy!
Here,
Think of it as
fighting to the death over one single canvas.
All I'm seeing is God doing stepping.
now her eyes about perhaps we and there's now
I think
yeah.
she is.
I just had to ask because otherwise she's
The
looking into my.
dangers of the tea set are well documented.
Okay. Because I'm not going to insult.
She
Luckily,
performs
did
a
that.
flawless.
There.
So I was thinking that when I read it already.
It's actually.
Look, Makoto's gonna trip either way.
She performs a flawless tea ceremony across resting. She doesn't have the letters that other goddess did. She's more of a but she always
No, I never saw her face. I saw Matt.
her face.
Jeez. Way to be deist.
Are you a wife?
Compatibility.
All those betrothed. Are you of
No.
Yeah,
No, he doesn't.
Kyunchu's not old, still well, man.
Even still.
Well, you have the other four.
they'd be really old.
Well, then you get yourself a new waifu.
Check it
Biotics.
That seems wrong.
Yeah, plus then you have to raise the.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Then
they
that's
they
just
would
creepy.
technically.
So-
Dragon.
Well, by the time you should have
We'll make it now.
Such is the way of all young. You or you. You shall either learn to get along.
Every good scientist is a botanist their side, right?
I don't want to try and. You said it will. I want to want.
That's not the purpose.
I don't. Alright, well, if I'm going a lifetime.
Image in my head is just Anil holding up a bottle of booze.
Not everything can,
Well, that
can
is
work
kind
out
of
so
what
perfectly.
happened.
You will find that the worst, while every house has gained the cosign, had they not found
Working on
themselves dragging, they would be. I will warn you. One that
He's like, juicy gossip for the day.
No, that's
I
Jono.
gossip.
beware the
I share
green hair.
information.
The last-
But he's not warning. She's not warning.
Color was a Saracen?
Right. And that's the only hair that I.
Literally plants.
Color plants?
Vines and flowers, almost dreadlockish, pinned up on his head because they probably weigh some pounds.
Sounds really gross when you describe it that way.
Dude, the guy's hundreds of years old in a tree.
Check out my ivy, bro.
That's
Yeah, except when he does that, you literally get high.
Yeah, you and I both had to live through that, remember?
And to answer, it's rose and poppy.
No,
There's a reason why I shield. I already protect myself from. It's not the hair. It's the words. The words get to.
So she vanishes. Are you? I'm assuming that's good for you. Okay. Who do you
Get
call
out of my
next?
head!
Or
Or just
at
get
this point,
smaller.
the two of you will recombine. You'll be half the world will be your size Skaven.
Ouch.
I don't know what just happened, but this has been a really weird day in my head. Let's just say that.
So we aren't actually physically half and half. We're ground. That
Works
half.
for me.
Sure.
That makes
Alright, so, ready to add another?
How long have you been here?
Yes.
I don't, what time was it when you came in?
No, it's more like.
Oh, no, I've been here the whole time.
Oh.
You were way up there. I don't know how to fly. Though I can run really fast here, but I still can't fly.
You just gotta run up the side of the hill.
It's not my nature.
Kind of launch yourself up the top.
I can release you, or I'm just the conduit.
You're the one.
Useful.
We have everything.
What?
How much?
All of it.
Can I
Yes,
not
but
take this note?
he's not in here unless you think that. The warnings are the chroniclers are not to be trifled with or molested or
If I could.
go for it. I'll watch.
But no.
Just so you're aware, I did hear it or heard everything that's spoken. In case it. I'm a new kind of inquisitor.
Look, that side of the table has issues, okay?
You have
Hey.
issues too, okay?
Mister, I can't lie.
You are crazy.
Jedi's can't lie. Look how awesome Jedi's are.
Still crazy.
I am not crazy. Everyone else is
But-
crazy.
So anyone else who
She
comes here
is an
will be able
obsessive
to see or hear
hugger.
anything else that happens.
I'm not
here.
denying that.
If you'd like to be released, then
And
we
he
can.
is a
Otherwise-
child.
I don't know you at all. You always run away from
I
me.
My
hate
own
you.
experience was
I
much
still
more
don't
jarring
know
than
you
this.
at all.
So I hate you even though I'm not supposed to.
I had an
gonna be awkward for 100 years.
interestingly unique approach.
I thought I did. I figured I'd start at the top again.
I didn't start. They came to
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was all about.
listens
But it's
to
better now. Just stay tranquil. Obviously,
And somehow I took it metaphysically.
Who's next?
my head.
That's a good question.
Yes.
If we're in deep
This is
meditation,
deep meditation.
how am I going to be calling other
You
people?
can still move your body. You
Okay.
can really meditate.
I just have to keep one eye rolled up.
He's
Okay, let's get the fun part over with.
not
I'm
here.
not here.
Remember,
Where
he
are
was,
you at?
he was
I'm
confused.
busy.
Remember, he was confused.
Biz, okay.
Are you kidding me? I have to deal with Nosy.
I
I
got
have to
five
deal
of them,
with
goddammit.
Sarah, and I have all these other bitches that I still have to deal with.
Like I said, the funny part. All right.
The matchmaker goes, well, hello. No!
Okay.
Besides, his entire time just ripped by his grandmaster.
Temperance, you're called forth by this cloud. Hast your hands upon the diligent practice. Very well. Time for a few breaths.
Lotus out over by the shore. Far out, man.
I took a...
Yoga
Is
pose?
there a video?
Well, he's glowing with his animal, but other than that,
So it's
well, there's a tree.
there's
it's
an
really
occurring
big.
glow coming inside.
I'm saying none of the gods are physically.
No, they're physically there, but not directly. You'll have to go
Now you're
inside.
just sitting
We got a
there
special
alone.
one just for you. Though I honestly have no idea what's going to happen when
Considering I'm bouncing on 1 foot, bad thing.
Bless you. Bless you.
you... Indeed.
That ups the wild dice, right?
What?
The second one.
Excelsior?
Yeah.
Wild Dash could be
What?
you're secretly an anthem.
I don't think I'm secretly at them. I haven't dealt with that part of my stories yet. I'm
Your
just
grandmother
like,
says so.
Yeah,
So
my
it must be
grandma-
true.
yeah, my
Very
grandma.
bad.
Otherwise?
Yeah.
Now it's
Okay.
12.
12.
Bazinga.
Wow. Okay. So,
Still lower than-
did you have a god in mind?
Now you get to see what I have to go through.
But I went up. Now you get to.
Yeah, first of all, what's your size?
Turning my obsidian
What's
into
your-
ocean.
It's not... Somebody's not gonna like it.
I still rolled higher.
It's the deep darkness depths of the Great Maw itself.
Okay.
It's black, oppressive.
And it's water.
It's water. It's suffocatingly oppressive. My Leviathan, my dragon, is like a pure darkness. Not that one, obviously. That would raise a whole nother range of
Oh,
questions.
the Illuminati one.
No,
He's like the most powerful. What's your dragon? A lunar.
All of them.
All right.
But it just not going to swim around it in one spot. Its eyes, even though it is itself is darker black, its eyes somehow are darker, glowing. So they
Okay.
stick out, and it just watching.
So someone's gonna magic missile your dragon.
Wait, you have a
Yeah.
gazebo
Yeah,
for a
black
spirit
hole.
guide? Holy shit,
black
man.
hole.
So they
Dire
just sit there
gazebo.
and watch.
Okay. And what god are you calling for?
Because it's water, I probably would takes
Merizine?
time. Actually,
Really?
That's
Alright.
surprising, but not so.
Strikers.
no, not for strikers.
Striker's avatar, you mean?
You're standing in this utter darkness, shadow of.
Because I have Root of the Lotus. Are moats just like everywhere right now? Root of the Lotus lets you regain moats with meditate integrity rolls. And I got successes. And
Yeah.
So I'm like 3 moats an hour in here. Moats! Moats everywhere!
Moats for you, moats for your cow.
So a man in winter.
Hey, like, I guess you could make that happen. You don't know that. The device that.
He is a little bit crackling.
I'm black. I'm used to it.
dark
I've
down
seen myself
here.
in a mirror.
Evening. You strike me as most welcome. There are many dragons who are in there, lively.
Well, as lively as you.
Why don't you hand out drinks? You do not others in the part who
I
have
was-
cast disparate birth.
The monks.
No,
Place
they
the LegacyOfFeremS in this dish. And I understand better now. They are more than just
true. But the words of your faith are northern pride. Your monks have damned me before and will damn me.
Them be.
When have your
No.
Ah, those are central, perhaps, but bred and corrupted by the realm faith. They have
I would
forsaken their
question if that
northern
was.
duty
I agree.
A monk arguing with a tester. That's good stuff.
Unfortunately, as I've said, I should.
with.
Yes.
Did you happen to hold
Yes,
they
and I could.
free?
It's not bad.
Kind of.
So what do you have to us? They treat me like people. Isn't that nice? It is. That's what northernness is like. Yeah, I saw that beaten out of a lot of kids. Then thoughts will.
Oh, really?
That's where
She'll be to your left, just there.
He's close by.
Thoughts of heart.
Monarch.
Again, in case you care, I believe it's made out of white.
Thought you always had a T. But the white jade would contrast very nicely with this horrible dark
Doesn't
thing
say.
in my dark
She
jade.
just says
Yeah.
T-set.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever she wants it.
Yeah.
Oh, black and a
There
different
you
part of
go.
the description.
Yep.
Just like her armor.
Yep.
Well,
black
red
and
really
Yep.
Yeah.
So, unlike because it's like usually in T reading, it's the
Gaze. What for? Tell me. That was what I was.
the grim is the worst thing.
Not dire wolf.
Besides, it is always
I'm in a mind palace. That's normal.
your road to be with, but the
At-
trap that you saw. The trap for.
Look at me. What love? No. What?
So you
Roll.
feel that right there in your mind?
She's
That's
like turning her
I'm fucking
head.
with you.
She's like turning her head. What love? What?
But I will tell you this: you need not be casted to. You do not cast it to a hardship. You do cast it to hardship, especially
Guiding decide.
the god, follow, ruin, and
Harbor.
harbor.
Both got all decides, let's just think of water. Water makes everything better.
Dark, murky water. Salty, murky, dark. Whoa, wait a minute. What are you doing here?
All right. As if there was a layer of water below your water, there is splash.
Yeah, I was about to go, how would
Water within water. It's
You know, there's-
Inception water.
No, it means she has people legs.
Yeah, there are salt lakes. Like
Yes,
that.
there are. They're horrible.
Cool.
They're
Yeah, I saw the
instant death.
jacuzzi of death at the bottom of the ocean.
They're instant death.
Well, not only that, they
Super briny,
that
It's
ultra
called
briny water.
brine. It's terrible.
rolls over things.
It was.
It is really.
It's cool, but except pods.
Giant isopods. They deserved it.
Why you like hearing this?
No, it's more of a what I was talking about.
Hello there.
My God.
God, you're pretty.
Just don't talk. Because she has that nasty, raspy.
We already talked.
She have a raspy voice sometimes?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she has
she
this
She has the
Horrible,
god
hideous
awful,
voice.
croaking, hideous voice.
Oh, yep, there
But
it
she's
is.
gorgeous
Yep,
And
that's right.
swims through land with an eel tail.
Yeah, I was wondering how
and
that
has a
even
tempered
worked.
problem.
And she's a sea goddess. They're
I
not
didn't
really-
claim otherwise.
How are you today?
That's gonna kill your throat. I have done.
Oh, really hard.
Yeah.
You're better off just doing like the crone voice. It's sing.
I should have her name. I'm the
Sing
most stupid.
Shong, Shing Shong? I don't know how to
Oh
say it.
yeah, that
Lady of Ceremony. That's
Zing
it.
Zong.
Zing Zong?
it wasn't Sing Song.
Dom. Z.
Except when
And
it's-
the latter.
Well, the elves still oughtn't do that either. I mean,
We
they talk normally,
and we know
and
what it
you
is.
guys don't know. Those two will often, they do see eye to eye.
You just talk images. For next time.
I'll have to look that up.
I find it unusual that the goddess of love
He's a matchmaker.
ceremony. I've had many actions of no. Usually my fist into somebody's face.
Expressing my emotions! Hold still so I can express them more!
Hey, that's how I exalted.
You-
around me, horrible doing. Yeah, you two are like peaceful water.
Why is
My
my
water
obsidian
is-
plane rolling like the ocean?
I feel sick.
My water is
Uh,
peaceful.
Why
Yours
does
is
your
well,
face seem the
death.
most
Do you
real
find
life?
comfort in the water?
I pose. She's banned from helping in that manner.
And then she's back with it to splash you a small amount of water, and then unleashes a gigantic torrent flood against you, and you find yourself tossed.
Hey,
up
are we in
and down.
meditation? I'm legally allowed to do this now.
It's only a skyscape. No one will notice. You go rolling
so
and
am I gonna do
sprawling,
this now?
and you're up and down, completely mixed up. You're rolling around in utter darkness. You can hear her yell from the distance. Aren't you a dragon? A force of nature? Hold yourself!
As she does that, there is a sound itself. Just a
Quit
snort
your
of-
damn
I've been
moping!
telling her that for ages. Because look, I'm actually planning a interaction between those two. Crossing. You're right. I like Avatar, like just
Okay.
outright everything. in
Go
force.
ahead, give me a spirit roll. Actually, water strength?
Strength.
Give me a strength roll.
Now it's a
An 8.
Okay. You
Oh,
hold
that
yourself.
was a D8. I could have rolled it again.
You hold yourself as these walls of water just. And finally, it breaks across you. The current having flooded past you. He's just standing only like about 6 inches or so ahead of you. The foam clears. He says, "You are a dragon. You are being a power chain. You are adult. You have no fetters to hold you back. You are a force of nature." Tweaks your nose slightly, smiles at you. Act like it.
I blush. Like Raziel levels blush. Well, maybe not Raziel levels blush.
Raziel more cries than blushes.
And then she turns, slaps you on the ass, and walks away.
You just get all the bitches.
I do. Unfortunately, you have a bigger harem. But
The what?
you have a bigger harem, but I'm slowly
Oh,
taking them
yeah.
away. I just kind of stand there for a
Well, I mean,
slight Orion-esque stupid grin on face, but what's up?
Hey.
But definitely, I feel
I got an ass.
me and the dragon have some eye contact for a little, just silent nod.
Okay.
And I'll come.
And then you surface.
That's one up. It's like, yeah, I'm on the ground. What are you doing? What are they doing? Oh my
I
god!
just realized you could have like 3 levels.
At
Yeah,
this
we
point,
do.
it is.
You can see through your obsidian down into her and up through his into him.
You're just like fucking A people.
And there's
Good thing I got lots of room
there's
in here.
no difficulty if you speak to me. There's
Well, it's
echo
a-
or something, but
yeah.
still there's no difficulty because you're literally sitting next to each other in the same damn room in real life.
You can do it. You can.
Yeah, so you're in the sweet spot between our trouble.
Which is for the best, because us together, not good for breathing. I compress lungs, he explodes lungs.
I set things on fire. Is there any others that you wish to
Ah!
commune with?
Right. Oh god. No, I think I'm good. I've been given much to think about.
I've been here.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I figured.
Do you want to leave? Would you like to remain?
We'll say something. None of that, Melissa.
I'm
I've
really
been in
glad I'm not there
monasteries.
now.
It's not gossip if we all know
As
it,
if
right?
more people about the poor
You
relationship.
go.
I have a great relationship with your fiance. I don't know what you're
I
talking
know.
I
about.
feel like you should.
And it's unusually, and the one with her is actually completely platonic. That's
Go with your
For
gut.
now.
I think it actually hers
My
is
gut
a purely
says-
platonic relationship.
Yeah. You decided to go play with your girlfriends. You can just whatever.
Actually, I'm probably being bitched at by Sir.
Yeah,
No, wait. Nosy does the bitching.
he's bitching
I
at other
will-
people.
Exactly. And making me watch.
And making you get coffee.
You're learning how to bitch it.
You're learning how
I
to
will
make coffee, and
request-
this
You're
is
using
really
that word
confusing.
wrong.
Bro, request.
Okay, you were peeled off of.
Actually, you're just, he's probably trying to
like
make you
some
make coffee.
person
You're just
that-
getting
yourself
yelled at
should
by
be
this
right.
this
You're
coffee
peeled
maker
off
for
of
just
a-
being.
Question.
How do you not know how to
Sakura.
use a French press?
Okay.
I don't know what the
Who
fuck
has
this
been
shit
like,
is.
upset this
What's
whole time,
coffee?
just sitting down. No.
Oh no.
I'm glad you are excited. Do you remember no, it was shh. Deep breaths.
Reaches the meditative state after passing out from oxygen
Isn't
deprivation.
that how you do
It's a special technique.
Actually, when Gaho does it, man, his meditative state.
Actually, he's really good at
He usually is really good at something like that. He has to get to.
Yeah, three of us are. Well, two of us are sitting on the. She's standing over us in a pose. Like my wife showed me how.
It's yeah.
Ah, that
Indian
one.
and-
Okay.
I can't balance.
Now that one, the dogs and
It's
some of the
the
warrior
extra
pose.
It also helps that you have to press again.
Boom.
Boom. Showing on meditation.
There's well, on the far side, high one god, the big old graft is on.
Merciless.
Yeah.
Wow.
God damn it!
Holy smokes, she's.
So
Why is everyone
that's
smoking you?
11.
I'm a spirit monkey here!
Out of the 11.
Welcome to my world of spirit. Oh yeah, no, we got this thing taken. Fuck, how long have you people done this?
Would
This
you
is my
at least
first time.
lock the
Adult, adult, fuck off.
Yeah, this is my first time.
So here comes the glass trees.
No, it's actually a meadow surrounded by all the flowers bloom and
And if you were to look down on it from the sky, it would all be in the shape of it.
my dragon
What's your
is a
Actually,
it is a serpentine dragon.
Welcome.
Hi.
Another place without actually really being
Yeah,
anywhere.
Temperance kind of bypassed you completely. He was just like, yep, fuck it.
Yeah, well, you guys were even more overwhelming than she was, and she's like, me.
And
So.
she's also on the same.
Yes. So
You
there.
had
12.
This is a safe place. Most of them are. Is at least maybe in the contact. It said that I only know what I was shared with you earlier.
Who are.
I don't know what yet. I didn't actually read that scroll, so I mean.
This is the first person that's actually on the. This is the first person who showed up like on his plane and spend. So gotta explain things
Okay.
as opposed to like the hell RP. Oh,
What did you get as a
11.
11?
They were
Okay.
both 11.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
That's kind of cool. Alright, so.
the squirrel's meditating with her apparently.
Yeah. Squirrel power.
Yes, there's that one tree over there that just is like
acorns.
a,
Oh,
it's
no.
a big. Yeah.
All different kinds of nuts.
It's a cornucopia tree. Squirrel's fat.
Alright, so where's your dragon in all of it?
My dragon's going to grass and
Oh,
rustling.
cool.
Like a big wascoey wabbit.
Oh, cause in a,
With them.
Okay.
it looks like night flowers as well.
Cool. So what is on your. Because that'll get. Okay.
Exciting.
So a moon appears in the sky. It's
She summoned Luna. Stab her.
Who invited you?
this beautiful crystalline and as it descends towards you, you realize it's actually got a torso and 6 arms, and
This one.
there's a bunch of glinting bright spots.
Should have read the scroll. Alright. That's just
Luna,
kidding.
no, that's not.
You're fine.
I sense you have a question, young one.
Is that a character?
I don't know if I'd say it's a wonderment.
Both are. What is it you wonder? What question? the 5 bright spots, 3 of them towards the heavy starscape. If you
What?
wonder about wondering, I cannot help you.
Yeah, I've been there. Endless path. Decades to get out of it.
Turtles all the way down.
Tell me about you.
3 of his arms wave, 2 arms on one side and a wave over the grass parts. The soil is land, it's watering and bubbles of sea. He says the Butera across the greater. So no,
Other
So
bay.
that's the local map.
You need the bigger map.
This is the bay. It'd be like somewhere out here.
So
Somebody
that's
needs to
something
hire
you
a
can
boat.
see.
Not from the blasphemy religion. Yes,
I was
it
trying
would
to
apply.
pursue.
Oh.
Go side botch.
Oh no.
That side of the table has issues.
You accidentally knocked the scroll to the ground.
Adult grabs it and shoves it into his face before he can be stopped.
So
Scroll.
chipmunk grabs it.
Aetherville scroll.
Any scroll that falls, Adult's going to jump out of his plane and grab it.
Nope.
Oh.
I blame your squirrel. That's all I'm saying.
The squirrel declares that your knowledge is
Okay, something.
something completely wrong. It's a knowledge-based thing.
A knowledge-based thing, immaculate thing. Apparently he's talking about some Anthema lord from the time.
He was actually a really nice guy.
From the Anthema
You-
kingdom.
Shit, we had a murderer.
Do you know?
That's like
Can I give you-
horrifying, right?
Yeah, that's horribly horrifying. That's like saying that the devil made a really fine sculpture right over
Hey,
there.
Devil makes great fucking sculptures. He can tell you. No, that was literally the name of the
He's
artist
probably
right
just
there.
very
Devil.
confused at her reaction right now.
He's used to
No, she's-
questions causing hyperventilation.
She's clearly astounded.
Or an existential crisis. Both happen. Mortals go through those all the time.
Why would that be beautiful?
Is beauty beyond anything you could possibly cycle of life?
Okay.
Giant crayfish eating each other.
I am happy I could. I see from you baring your teeth that you are grinning.
That is how human emotion works.
And tears of joy flow from your eyes.
God from the Ministry of Abstract Manners. Humans?
You got these things called arms, I think?
I got more of them, but somehow they're better.
They only have 2 for some reason. That seems.
This is way more efficient.
How do you
6
do
arms,
it?
5 eyes.
Yeah.
That guy loves spiders.
He ascends back towards the heavens. The heavens kind of wrap around him. And
Why is she
that
so
was wrong.
horrified?
I don't think that was wrong.
I don't. What?
Can we talk to each other without disturbing her?
at the moment, yes.
So we kind of like we have our own private Skype chat, basically.
Yeah, thanks for
We have to go
closing.
there. I don't know anything about it, but
No.
But God thinks
If
it's
it's
worth seeing. So.
Well,
If it's
I mean, to
Emma,
be
please
fair,
stab
you're
it.
gonna get
Like,
scared
yeah.
either way. It kind of makes everything
Well,
fit
she thinks it's
together.
anthema. You
Point
guys
my
might actually
vine
know what it
and
actually
in the
is.
corner of my water.
It makes everything fit
Do you have
together.
a
since you
religion
don't
roll?
know.
No, just a regular no.
6 minus 2. That was a 4. I actually got a 4.
4. Okay, so this
Kinda
is a
know.
difficult roll for Immaculate. It's kind of obscure. So you guys know that you've heard of the Emerald Mother before, but who exactly?
Clearly not pure evil. We hear about those a lot and how we must stab them. So
Sounds like a goddess.
She's someone, and she's into them. And it's very important. It's kind of like asking like someone who hasn't read up on it who Lilith is.
Or who was the most worshipped god of the Etruscan shepherds
they,
in
they don't put that
2012
Yeah,
AD?
but that's not your religion. You could walk up to a normal Catholic and ask them who Lilith is. No idea.
because it's not in the book.
It's not in the main book. It's a different.
Yeah, I know. Yay, Genesis. That's one.
I feel like you're.
She was done going into
You
this.
got traumatized again.
You got an 8 though, right? Or no, an 11. So you still have one.
Oh
Or do a wall of brambles go up around your little forest?
no.
I'm
No,
done.
I'm going into
You
that
have to
night.
get
There's a
together
nice
on shop
little
to
den
comfort
full
her.
of moss and a log. I'm going to
'Cause it
go
is one of her
dig
babies.
myself into that den.
Okay, she's fetal position.
All right,
honestly.
I have one vote for the Chronicler of Geta. Does anyone else have an idea?
That was the only other one I could think of.
Because I remember reading something about it being because
Unless-
they're entire.
Yeah, it's mainly the
Look,
only thing,
he's
only
already
reservation I had about
traumatized
just
that
telling her to go for
Right,
Enkidu
but
was
he was-
that
He
the
made his
chroniclers in
girlfriend
general
cry.
are kind of
But she was
that weird
traumatized
place
on the
between
way.
hands off and pretend they're not there,
But
don't
yeah,
interact
that-
with them, but make sure that you do good stuff when they're around. And they're kind of it's not very clear how you're supposed to interact.
Your
with them.
character, let's grin. Do you want to go with Geta, completely blanking on
Enkidu.
Name of there's an
Enkidu?
I and a
Yeah.
U or
Enkidu. I mean, there's other deities, Pionzi, or
I'm just going what would have during the trip.
Medicine,
I think
nature,
she's already halfway there, if not most of the way.
medicine, nature, animals.
That kind of made everything together.
Yeah, the pantheon needs a
But you still wouldn't
I don't
believe
know,
that the city. You didn't
the
know
Hodosite.
that
a
Mirthless
god of
Grain was
Hodosite, god of the
city
wilds or
god.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, have the whole maze code.
What? You mean the Council of?
Could be.
Which part of Techie
Oh, you
side?
mean the techie side?
I would say at this point,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's probably a good thing for your sanity.
Huh?
Have you personally? Did you have any of the deities that you thought was?
Not from my character and the fact that I would get along,
There's
Then talk to
also
him.
but I don't know.
It
there's
doesn't
also
mean he doesn't
Scarlet
know that
District
about it.
because
I mean, this is his home district, so he brought you.
That is true. I am regular.
You're here.
Actually, I think she's there more than.
Yeah, that's because
And you're a native northerner.
Hey, you know what?
I'm an
no. Which actually is a very broad definition because there's a shit ton of Eastern
Yeah,
cultures.
she's actually populous.
Go figure it's kind of the most
Most
hospitable-
land, so yeah.
most hospitable
So
land.
I
Yeah,
would
that's plenty of
say
land. That's
either
fine.
Ghetto.
Both beards are fighting.
Enkidu or Legacy. Do not have a care between.
Roll d6, odd or even.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what
Yeah,
you do.
I don't have.
High 82.
look at you.
12. That's pretty high.
Yeah, that's.
My
Look,
child,
she's
you need
hella
a drink.
So you're like what, rocking in your own.
Fetal position, fetal position.
You find yourself now sitting on a stool and leaning on a bar. A mug head froths.
Black ale.
Big floppy hat. Heavy duty. You look like it is a heavy duty, almost chewable.
Oh god. The worst kind of stout.
You feel it almost like slop down your throat, and it's almost like an immediate like warmth spreading.
It's alcohol, so you feel better really fast.
How
What are
would
you talking
that
about? The two
affect-
low beer people
how
hold
does
their
that affect,
booze.
like her actual person getting drunk while meditating? How does that work?
It's called enlightenment.
Yeah. Try meditating sometime. There's a shrine
I
here.
did.
You come here and you pray.
kind of did.
Yeah.
Two old gnarled hands rest on either side of these floppy hats. He says, I see you had a little bit of a rough patch there. I've seen you do kind. You can call upon me, tavern.
You're learning.
His face.
And now you're horrified, freshly.
He's got the black hole in one eye and the empty eye socket for the other eye.
Oh, I don't know about that.
And he smiles at you with
I
his
know God.
kind of old man gnarled and says, "My name is Child. Your action."
I like you. Everybody tells me no, you have this and this, and they don't care about the action. The action.
We do actions. We do plenty of actions.
Yeah, but not the right time.
Not for.
Die claimed in action solves many problems.
Like fists.
Fist in action
I
solves
know
problems.
you
Spirit punching
think of this
fists.
land as cold, and many of those people in this, but not all. Temperance.
You just interrupted a god.
Yeah, but this is
You
a
might
big.
This is probably one of the few gods you can really get away
Also,
with that.
Oh no.
also, she's a dragon. She can interrupt any god she fucking feels
And you
like.
got here, so shut up. Go play with your
The kindness you
concubines.
show to those
What the
below your
There's
station.
probably
Same
operating
thing.
concubine.
And I'm
I
saying
am
no.
so glad
He wants you
hear
to be
that.
his concubine.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I felt you can call upon.
Meanwhile, the
I
crowd
actually
playing
have
the
to
Mar
agree
cards.
Pull another knife out of my back! It's okay, she kind of gets off on it. That's what I kind of read from
Why?
Power. Our guard for.
that.
Joke's on you. They already do.
I'm gonna cause a singularity of funny looks.
I know you are distressed,
Glug, glug.
but can I give you a piece?
Sure.
That'll help.
And that's why she liked the cherries.
That's the sad truth of life in this world. That helps a lot. She went straight for the fermented
On one hand,
cherries.
yeah, drinking. And
I
then
have a question.
About other
Unless it
people.
literally-
Unless he is actually fucking him. It's just-
He is definitely.
But this is Vanilla we're talking about. She was, when we first met her, I guess she was an 8 or something for a moral,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
just the
deserve better.
What?
I love her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Razzle speaks from
In a
experience.
roundabout way.
It really does.
Unless you drink too much.
It'll help you. It won't help him.
Is he capable?
Just tell you.
But
Besides,
he looks like a child, and is he not
You're
biologically?
I feel like there was a conversation of the bureaucracy of gods at one point of what is the definition of an adult.
As far as I know, he's there. I have not looked up or down.
Yep.
well, actually, there's a spark in.
Well, that's a very important thing.
Well, I mean, it depends on what he's talking about. Physically younger, or they just look younger. Because if they look younger, that's not good.
Well, I'm just
Hey,
saying.
bloodlines are important in great houses.
Guess so.
Oh,
The
definitely.
power.
An alcoholic is born. So what gets its wings now?
A pig? No, buffalo. Buffalo.
Gotta get a Farscape one.
All I ask is uphold the.
It just makes it more awesome because you did it without even knowing that they were there. You're not a suck up.
In winter, one.
I like you. If I were.
For you,
Oh, I'm so happy to.
That's
you will vanish.
That's always a place to
flame,
start.
flame, flame, flame. Flares up a little. Poor boy.
Not the first. You're not the first mood that has been brightened. My story that's sticking to it.
I'm standing apart from everybody that doesn't seem to know anyone.
Pretty much. I'm with the band.
And now I'm picturing the ancestors from the
I thought with her roll sheet.
She did only get you, but he can call for anyone he wants.
They sure I'll talk.
I
So-
made that for you.
Thank you, do. We choose you.
You should roll and see.
I know what the. But
That's because yours is happy
back.
bubbles.
Bubble baby boy. What?
Bubble
Everything's
bath.
happy bubbles.
A thin layer
Bubble
of water
baby,
and all the
bubble.
bubbles are actually.
Bubble dragon.
I just
Man,
want to
that's
see. I just want to see
terrifying.
if you're gonna up. I want to see what your meditation roll is.
Okay, so Enkidu appears amongst you. She is a woman with skin of alabaster stone, walking naked. Her hair, eyes, and leaves that cover her privates are the color of
They'd be dead and brown this time of
Yeah,
year.
they'd be dead and brown leaves,
But they still cover.
but
Or
they
holly.
still cover.
Or holly.
Um,
Flint, holly. You can have
Pine bush.
juniper.
Pokey.
There's
Oh.
a gin.
So yeah.
No.
Hello, young.
Up and down.
So and so I wrote.
Yeah, that doesn't really phonetic.
No, it's just a bunch
You
of
sure do
E's,
squeal a
a
lot.
Y, and then an A.
Oh god, I feel bad for
A-H.
I feel bad for a chronicle. Trying to phonetically put out that horrible hype.
It's an alcoholic.
Just put it in like, made this down.
They would probably just have a little subnote of just.
She has a bow around her. I've watched since you were born of a time, but it's the letters are.
I don't know.
Though I am sad to see.
Oh,
Where it's like, I'm help crap.
Ugh.
boo.
But from what I've seen,
Dale, he's dragon. That's what you humans base things off of, right?
he is a maker of things. You are a grower of things. From what I am told, they will.
Which she's probably confused on why it said.
I know when we're like
Scions,
staying quiet and saying, shh, she's looking at us. Indeed, DM. That's from way below you.
Oh my god, there's monsters in the ground.
You're already with them. He called her forth.
Oh, right, so we actually but from plain water.
Yeah, you're all
Insane
visually-
basic.
We've just been quiet so we've been.
We're here.
Yeah.
I thought it was just him.
Yeah.
That's
I-
what everyone has said so far. It makes you. Oh, don't be. You should have seen what's happened to all the rest of us. Now I'm glad I was alone when I invoked my first
I'm pretty sure there's the unspoken shit ever
hero. Oh, I'm sure.
There's a small smile that appears. Just a little bit.
coming.
Is that a thing he can? I don't feel like that's a thing he should be able to do.
Thankfully, nothing for temperance. It was like, if he just got, none of it was really all that embarrassing. I'm just going to threaten, because gotta keep on their toes.
Well, there's no sense in hiding. You may as well come out. To your choice.
I don't know that now.
Just
I cannot talk about anything that is if you.
No, it's more like.
Would you like her to have her ears up or down on you?
Are the ears hotter up or down? It's that
Be
evil
very careful
wedding
with
I
the
know what he's
styles you get.
talking about.
Why are we?
Look,
Yeah,
I have to
yeah,
deal with
don't
all
have to.
three of and so, But look, my brain is weddings and none of them are my own. Apparently my love is destined not to even be born yet, so
Your love,
one
No,
of
you're
them.
right.
but not your bride.
She can't have a
Husband.
bride.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It'd be
Bride
fine.
groom.
Too many gender bending
It
characters.
would
We have to
solve
have
a
a
lot of issues.
A bridegroom.
That is
All
the
the
bride
sorts.
and the bride.
Yeah.
Why?
They don't call it a bride.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A groom. A bridegroom. Because it is a group.
Yeah, you marry her, now you have to groom her forever.
You're just confusing me. I'll just. It's okay. Just
that is
leave
the
it.
etymology.
Yeah, the groom's also the guy that cleans the horse.
Just leave it. I'm getting more
Makes it pretty.
confused.
Maybe.
The squirrel, it's the squirrel's day.
Okay.
Alright, if there's not.
As you have all noticed, some of this has been more public, and yes, some things
You
have
mean
been
everyone?
getting to obvious gossip, things that I have heard. Though I tell you that my assumption is talk to everyone
Well, the
here.
door's closed,
Not unless
so.
you're trying.
So you probably are Mr. Master of Meditation suddenly.
First time.
He's like floating, full zen and like.
No, I'm
How hard can
fully
this light
self-contained. I
be?
wasn't,
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
probably would be
expecting to be
floating.
talking out loud.
Technically, you're all already.
I meant.
So again, as a part of that,
Sakura appears in the
appears.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like something. Ooh, whoa.
She is standing a room, a pedestal, priestess stands there. Looks like she's trying to. I know I agree. Got these.
He's telling.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I didn't know I was lying until because I was already telling the truth.
But at the same time, I thought you said you could only hear things.
No, he's having a flashback right now to Kabuto. all
But
of this.
Kabuto doesn't know my ass got slapped by my future sea wife.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would. I would have not passed that part along.
But obviously.
Is he jealous of my sea wife?
No, not necessarily. The sensitive details and
It could
names
be
have
one
been
of those
changed
where-
to protect the innocent.
It could be one of those
So,
that go
seriously-
into this big,
seriously,
huge,
dude,
detailed
She was just
flashback.
crying, right? I asked if she was cold. You're fucking dumb. I know. I still don't know what I was supposed to do.
It could be one of those flashback, and it goes back to the present, and you're like,
Inception
Oh,
flashback.
oh yeah, nothing happened.
Uh,
That's
Some-
true.
some
This is
private
just a
conversations.
flashback. He might not have said all of it.
all right. So the she stands there completely befuddled. Don't have a god that you good for.
I thought
Yeah,
religion
lady of
was very,
ceremony.
Scarlet,
That's
but
who I was going to
Scarlet's
call.
where's the mind for everybody.
Well,
People
yeah, for
have
good reason.
relationship issues.
Not me.
Exactly.
That's actually
no,
who I was
you do,
planning
because
on
you
calling.
Have to, or you could have, because you have to deal with him.
She's got relationship issues. She's a
I'm trying
child.
to ignore that.
Okay, so
Well, that's kind of what
she's up there lamenting, and actually a different god,
Yeah, let's go one not of,
Comes
but Purview
forth.
might.
Okay.
and you shudder because he's this scary guy with this globe head that you go see the devil.
Oh god, that one. The curiosity.
Aetherfell.
This grass is the best grass ever. I think is where your emotions are gonna go.
But back
Yeah,
in the
back
hall.
under my log.
And
It
Aetherfell
literally just comes under a log.
looks to her and says, "You are unclear of your fate. Perhaps I can." Sort of shrugs and says, "Yes." And look, his eyes are parts, and he gazes upon the stars above, and he says, "She does cry a little."
Ah,
Says, "Your path once set before you has such what happened. They are the movers. You are now tied to your place."
They sure like, yeah, we're in the know that. And we're just like, what?
like English, but not.
I think he knows what.
Well, yeah.
I'd be surprised if you guys didn't have something.
Like, I paid attention in class.
It is time for you to accept what you have lost, embrace and given. You do not do this thing. That is what I see. As Saturn falls, does that clear things? No sound, but a little bit of sobbing. It's good. I'm glad to see.
Oh god!
Oh,
Took me a second.
Do not worry. Another shall be chosen. Another shall take. And and perhaps the Grimly.
It's on a different,
It's like
completely different plane
It's
of thought.
basically if you grin at a chimp, it means something completely different than if you grin at a human.
Yeah.
He's going to hurt your jaw.
The baring of teeth in
Not
his
good
smile.
And
It would suck from going from a
Oh, up here, my
That would
facials
definitely
are getting
come
like,
result.
in person or back into the little plane?
in person.
Okay.
She'll just kind of grab on.
Perhaps Omen might help share things up a little bit.
No,
I like after all this I still
who?
Sakura. Like when we go back in the future. Yeah, you person that's always with Orion.
Whenever you're ready, I'll be here.
Who had this?
Blush. Well, yeah.
What?
Anyway, so I guess we're done here. So, flick you.
So you end your meditation. As you were getting the host on side, standing back, is grin. I welcome you. I welcome you, friend and confidant.
Probably because that was.
Oh, I forgot. Every time he talks, the
Right,
word,
click,
he
click,
click,
click.
click, 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 click.
It's like a
Jump on
puppet.
stick.
Go forth. Maybe all work together under God.
All right.
Yep.
That was a long.
It was.
Oh my god, I'm
It's okay.
approved.
People
How much
wanted
do
to
you
talk to more
elaborate?
gods than I was expecting. That's fine.
Exactly. Ain't a big
Kabuto's
deal.
complaining about being.
All right, so then we flash back.
Wait.
Kabuto, mind blown. I know, dude. I do
Kabuto's
that
like-
shit like every day.
Wow, you really said that?
Well, I was spot. I got a
But
book.
dude, she was crying.
Yeah, and there was a god there, and they obviously had some kind of weird connection. And then there's all these other gods, and I don't know who's watching, and these other people are waiting for me. I panicked a little bit. I didn't know what to say.
It's funny though. This.
You tell anyone about that. After I get punched, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna punch you.
Oh come on, Jocko's got to know that.
No. Oh dear God.
No.
Oh come
Anybody
on.
but Jocko.
No.
I forgot he was seeing that one too. We like our little. Whenever we get together at a party, all we talk about basically Kabuto and him are out there. They're a true couple.
You got put in a yaoi shit.
Oh God.
So-
Tweaking Craig. You ever saw that South Park
Yes, I
episode? Yeah. He still has it.
What? Well, I gotta say that.
Yeah, it's just been a very weird.
All right.
New flashback, 2 hours later.
Question number 2. I've heard some rumors about stuff. I mean,
No,
No, her virtue is still intact.
exactly.
Unless she's done gymnastics for self-defense
Alright.
master.
No, but she has something to look at, isn't she?
especially with that hair.
Yeah, unexpected consequences.
Yeah, well, all I get are
There's nothing wrong with black hair. I can see why you would get tired of it, but there's nothing in and of itself that's wrong.
No, but I mean, can I tell you a secret?
Maybe there's a girl out there who does the opposite. Everything she touches is white, and all she wants is to wear black clothes. I mean, come on, in all of creation and the strange things I've seen just in the last week, I'd put money that that's the case. There's someone somewhere like,
Well, alright, I'll tell you a secret. My first time is Kosai. She used to
nice. Used to be blonde.
That solves that question.
Wait, I need to know, if he sits in the water too long, does it start to turn black too?
Wait and see.
You're
Well,
not
I
in here.
mean,
Go
we
back.
just talked about all of that. Surely there would have been some effect by now, and that's what happens.
You're not there to ask.
So what does she think about the black hair?
She wasn't terribly thrilled.
Just tell her,
Pretty much, but it was more like she told me, like, slap the next day, so.
well, it was the next day though. Profits.
Anyway,
So, Kabuto, have what were you given? What was your assignment in adulthood?
I was told that I would get. Actually, I was told that I was going to be lieutenant of, well, you.
Of me. Oh, good. Well, that makes it a lot easier. Going to request you to sign. Well, yes, but I didn't.
I think you misunderstood house versus. And honestly, we've buried the hatchet.
We buried the
I
hatchet
know.
for Elasan.
My thinking, yes, the hatchet. To be honest, I fear that I'm going to be surrounded by plenty of people that would be more than happy to fall over themselves to tell me yes, 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 do whatever the hell that I want them. And while that has its place, I need someone who's going to tell me no and that I'm shit at case. Honestly, I can't really think of anyone else that I know personally be able to fulfill except for.
So, question 3. I'm assigned to you. Sakura's assigned. Where's the structure?
As soon as I figure it out, you'll possibly to know. All I know is I moved my trunk, my very, very small trunk, into my new quarters right before the wagon came to pick me up.
It has a whole 2 inches.
I found out we have a practically desecrated old god running around the place that ever's a joke, and my boss isn't even there. And the other High Inquisitors, they a little more fawning. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I could handle just having a job for the sake of having to do this, be done, and trust the judgment.
My question.
No, because I have no answer for you. Not sure exactly how this.
I'm just worried. If I am to be your lieutenant, that she will hold rank.
Possibly. She's a priestess. She not be serving the arm.
Intended to be.
I think we'll figure it out.
Yes.
As long as you're willing to have the patience to help me.
Now I'm thinking it's time to go. And
That's not a bad idea. This water is not nearly hot enough.
I gotta find someone. You don't.
Are you any good?
About as
Well
well
then,
that
I
you
think
forgot.
I think I have someone that you should. Oh, and I was just casually thinking maybe because then at
It's
least
like
you can.
telling me to go get a black suit.
Yes, but then the black suit doesn't slap you.
Sometimes
Or-
Dog is sometimes an asshole and chances.
Maybe one that doesn't have. It's not gray anymore. Thank you, Sonny. Give Grandma a kiss.
Oh, shoot.
Or just someone who grays early.
All right.
All right. Well, words of wisdom from your new boss. All right. Let's
So-
go find the others. You should find Tekasaya.
All right. So over the first day, tell me what you guys do. You're given a lunch. And we're
Kidding me?
supposed to
Free
attend.
food?
I have to attend.
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
So you guys get together for,
Once
for,
I'm
for
convinced to
lunch.
get out of the
And there'll be some.
which I'm pretty sure shortly
I'm the
after I got in that
happiest
water,
I've
I
been in
slid
over a
completely
week.
under that water and stayed under.
That's good.
That's
Yes,
I'm
you
actually
did.
really glad to hear that.
Legacy gives good advice.
Get drunk.
Yeah.
Be careful. His advice is sometimes not always well advised.
I'm wearing the onsen robes. Yes.
But I'm glad he brought you comfort.
Have you had some of these cherries?
Have I gotten?
Hmm?
Okay, I've
Have
gotten
you
her
had some
back.
of the cherries?
And
No.
Sakura is still
Did you
next to
actually
me.
She got brought in for
Sure.
lunch.
Where did you
That's
find
rather
cherries?
oddly
It's
tasty.
water.
Tree.
It's water.
Have you looked at the trees?
What?
Her eyes are a
We're
little
not
bloodshot.
Hokusai.
She's a little tipsy.
And probably.
Striker would eat. Never show Striker these.
Good for the bowels.
In fact, probably for the
Fiber
sake of the
and
whole mission,
alcohol.
burn down every tree just to prevent
My
Striker
mission
from
is to find the hottest
Kidding.
pool
I
in the
have a
entire
bag of pitch now.
facility. Period.
dying. Then probably still slightly red, even though I spent the last couple hours
Is
in
it?
the pool.
Is it the hottest one?
Maybe that one over there.
I
Didn't
Over
we
where?
even say that the power went on?
It was really
I said
hot.
I'm looking for. I didn't ask if they existed.
It's really warm. The tower one at the top.
There's
Good
another
place
one.
to start. Another one.
It's pretty.
Not so deep.
You saw no Chris.
No, I wasn't in there fast enough to look for tower crystals.
Oh no, mine was underground.
What were you doing underground?
Why do you ask questions like this?
Well said. Well said.
I figure if it's closer to the
It's all just like,
probably
"Oh,
warmer.
dude,
Should we try?
And I have a rock that
That I suppose. All right. Well, we can take a look at this rock of you.
I'm assuming it being you. I'm assuming
I'll take
it
your
relies
bribe of hot
underneath
water.
The water.
And you hiding. Is that how you're handling being over?
yeah, there's a rock in there.
Yes.
By hiding? Well, you're on
Okay.
vacation.
I have
You're on vacation. No more
Who
hiding.
are you hiding from?
Are you
You just noticed you're there probably because you're too busy
They
chatting
had
with
another
Sakura.
cherry.
Oh, guys!
You didn't have to answer because I'm hiding free buddy. So I mean,
Hello, Ellie.
You tried this? You look drunk.
me? You shouldn't have any more.
Make sure you spit out the seed. I want it to grow out of your
came with
beard.
my room.
It hits Tahoe in the head.
Fire.
Hit him right in the eye. He falls over into another pool.
Even if it came in your room.
Wait, you guys got
I don't know if it's wine or whiskey or what, but that stuff is raw.
I'm gonna look and see if it looks like he had 2 glasses.
Yeah, I know.
Two really big glasses.
Maybe 2 bottles. Those are glasses, right?
Yeah.
They show pictures of those one cups.
Anyway, the first one went really quick, but the second one's still pretty full.
Neither's Jago.
Why?
It's also
Now I'm hungry again.
You're going to feel terrible, and that
I'll
kind
just
of
give it
defeats-
another puppet thing.
I have a secret weapon.
it's called he drinks more.
Hello, secret weapon.
Oh, he has a method different than Striker.
Striker just doesn't know.
I'm
about this
eating
method.
cherry.
Striker wouldn't accept that method. He would think it's some sort of Illuminati plot. With chopsticks. Fine, clearly. Yeah. If I want to do that.
Could you help me with this later? You good?
Does your
Don't let them
hug thing help with
right
it?
now?
I need to build a new leg for
Poof,
race.
they're summer.
I need a new
Uh,
leg
give
for
me a
Ramus
notice
if I start a small
after.
greenhouse.
He's a
Oh my
pod
god, I
person.
swear, if the wine is poison,
Boom.
Doing what?
I haven't talked about it since
11.
before.
11? Okay, I'm pretty sure you healed the heck out of him.
I filtered your blood, yo. It should have made it
Yeah.
easy.
Oh,
Or
I
no.
forgot you.
From that tone.
Years.
There.
oh shoot, I haven't been using that.
You're
Really?
dumbass.
Using what?
The alertness edge. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you are. No disagreement here.
Obviously, you
I
weren't
never
using that
looked at
note.
it.
Unfortunately, you're still drunk.
I have.
But he's sober now.
Yeah, he is.
Mission.
Whew! Wow, that's a rush. I gotta do that again.
No.
Elder Son.
Can I hug myself?
Oh.
Is this
That's actually a
Self-love
really...
is fully acceptable.
Actually, I think that
That's what I'm looking it up.
No, I mean,
Across the streams is total protonic
I think that
reversal.
requires me to look up on the document.
That's a really good question.
It just says
So-
touch. And
Yes,
instant.
but the
know a
exalted
lot of things to
might
talk
have a
about.
different one.
Yeah.
But I think we should wait until a little bit later in our vacation.
So, did you guys want to talk about
He's
anything
really
else?
drunk. You probably didn't catch it.
I can move. I can
No,
move
You
my
have
head.
shit agility,
No,
so you
no.
probably didn't catch
She's
it.
really drunk and can't throw right now. He's been in a military compound most of it. That's their dinner
He
hobby.
has shit agility, though.
Hey, dude, catch it across the room.
It's the throwing things. That's just the throwing skill.
No, trying to catch
Catching
it.
the
Oh,
Like, his
sure.
head
I would
catch
say
it.
that agility works for that.
Yeah, you don't catch it.
You don't know that.
Let's find out, loser face.
Botch.
Nope.
You
Okay, you
catch
missed.
it in his
You're
face.
drunk though.
Yes, technically, with the roll you had, you could have suckered yourself.
Jesus Christ, my eye! There's a cherry
But
in it.
would I have?
Well, that's up to you.
No.
You see, I
That
don't
did
know her
not
well
cross
enough
my
to
mind
know
to
that
do
she's
so.
drunk.
You know, Marilyn Manson
What?
can sucker
I don't know
himself.
her
He can
well
remove
enough
2
to
of
know
his
that
lower
she
ribs,
is
so he
drunk.
could. I heard it on the internet. It must be true.
So, I've got a couple of things lined up. Just saying. Success here.
Like with chopsticks, like with the back of the
It's
not even
what?
the other side of the chopsticks, just like keeping your head. It's just
Peasant girls?
what?
They don't know how to say no in our language. It's great.
No, they'll be well fed.
I was waiting for a pun on that.
Oh my. Alright.
Couple of days, totally done.
Yeah, you're barely able to touch most of the food presented. We're away from the ocean, but
I've had plenty of cherries.
Mmm.
What? Too low brow? You
I'm
got
like
higher
I'm
standards
taking your
than that?
parmesan, your side dishes that are not
I-
veggie.
There's a village.
Just put in an order, and the guy runs over to the village.
All right. I'll do
You're
it.
the elder, you make rules.
Okay.
They're not in here. You'd have to go back outside.
Oh, I thought.
No,
Sure. Either way.
Yeah, you
he would not be outside.
Why not?
Well, actually, you're probably
No, I
eating in one
remember
of the pools.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, if it's eaten by pool. All right, then yeah, you're probably. They probably tend to
Out of
chase the
curiosity,
cats out of this.
Swim trunks and suits, or
Yeah, but
just
it's
Onsen.
Armor, sword.
armor?
No.
That's me, and it's in the room.
Trunks.
There is occasionally armored guard.
I've
Kinda
not
hard to beat.
changed.
I'll
the
be
dirty.
The trunks
Southern
yeah, they're
style
already by
sarong.
He was up. No,
No,
she's
I-
wearing the clothes she showed up in because she
In
jumped
the
out the
pool?
window immediately into the tree.
Oh, she is drunk.
That's true.
Oh, is this a swim up table?
She's nursing her third
Okay,
hour
then I'm
now.
not wearing clothes.
Oh,
If
okay.
it's a swim up table,
Yeah.
the
Well,
rope's
I
not gonna
mean,
get wet.
you could wear like the robe in, just like she's wearing her dress in the pool.
If that's the case, then if there was a overhanging
Okay, but
pool, I jumped into
That
the
basically
pool from
means
the tree.
Okay,
that's
works
only
for
this
me.
part's covered and this
Sploosh.
part's floating. So
Well, we need
There
new
goes
dishes.
all the food.
the problem with that though is because it's a
Now
robe.
because
That means
there's
this part's
food in
covered,
this
but
one.
this part's just kind of floating on the surface of the water. So at which point there's no
You
point.
say that like it's a bad thing.
Just saying.
You'll take it.
Yeah, so?
It's gay.
So?
No, I have a girlfriend. That doesn't mean I'm gay yet.
Boom.
I fantasize.
Quit
that she's a
judging
boy.
people.
She fantasized about it.
I'll be your waifu.
So Sakura will be
like
here
this.
as well. So Jago, Kura,
You're probably making the water all gross with your
Kabuto,
ash.
It takes a while.
oh, and Rinji is standing up.
He was the one with the bandages. Right?
No, that's
There's
Gotcha.
food in the pool.
We're eating at a table. There's food. We eat with
It's
chopsticks.
stupid.
Shut up and eat your kid.
That's what frustrates me more than anything about this. The fact that you're gonna get all that nasty food in the water that you're sitting in.
I beg
Ladies and
pardon.
gentlemen, the future of House Kosai.
I beg pardon. This food is delicious.
And the water will slowly take.
I wonder if it does that when you pee in the pool.
Excuse me, can we get some more tea? The elder of Kosai is clearly not drinking enough tea.
Elder Coast
I
needs more
have
cherries.
this, so I don't need.
Bring tea.
Well,
Then
then we
bring
don't
tea.
have it, do you?
Well, I have it.
Take
3.
chopsticks.
So
And I'm just mindlessly.
Reggie, please find the one of the staff members bandaged.
I can. You gotta start making a bigger roll.
Okay. I have good vigor.
Yeah, what's your vigor?
Uh,
Wow,
It's
you
a
have
6.
an 8.
Okay, I was about to go. So we're slowly moving up the ranks of vigor, since I'm also the
vigor's
6.
gonna be.
Boom.
I think you're good.
So we're gonna move up. I'm probably gonna borderline fail if I get drunk enough, and you're just gonna fall dead at the
Yeah,
lake.
so that's your buzz.
Feeling a little.
Because I assure
Now
you,
you can
Jago
make
does
the
not
ball.
have vigor.
Huh?
Never bottle again.
I'm still not gonna do that. I don't.
Well, you aren't.
Nope. You don't need to be
Need is a
drink-
strong word.
You
Well,
shouldn't.
that's a strong drink.
Well, fun, El.
Yet.
We're
But you might
surrounded
get
by
fun
side
soon.
dish and main courses and soups, and they're eating cherries.
So Kubuto kind of yells from
They're
the
like snacks.
I take them all.
So, does anyone
Oh
actually
my
want to
God.
play Gateway in one of those rooms over there?
Is that Kabuto?
Hey, you were
Yeah.
looking for someone. Kabuto says he's a pyramid.
Two more.
Giving them away.
Sure, I'm in.
Awesome. Can we get a tournament going? All right. How about you?
Break a tooth on the seat.
How about you teach him, because frustration factor. And I'll teach her.
Oh, you
Because
poor
frustration
soul.
factor.
That's amazing. It's Kabuto, unknowingly. No, frustration factor. So I'll teach the obtuse one that went through 10
And
years
then we'll have the
monster.
two of them play.
What's it based on? Oh, this is gonna go great. This
Doug-
is gonna
Doug
go
looks at this.
great.
Would you like that you had a
Terribly.
Elders on? You are here.
Am
The green
Dragon
side.
Scions.
You can't really say that, but she
Oh, yeah, they are dragons.
But to actually temperance of having her your face.
I've never beaten
I
his
feel like
face.
no, that was ripped here.
I didn't beat your face. I saved your life. You were bleeding and dying, and I pulled it out of your ribs.
I don't think
Are
I've
you
ever
dead?
hit-
You did a terrible job.
Are
Have
you
I ever
dead?
actually
I don't
hit
know
him
where
in
the
face?
scar went.
I've hit him, but I was part training. I don't think I've ever actually hit him in the face.
See?
I've threatened to, but I threatened to hit everybody. in the
You don't even have a scar.
I haven't threatened you, and I don't have threatened him yet. But you know,
She
if you give
threatens
me
people?
reason, I'm
Drunk.
definitely. It's how I solve Striker.
She threatened
the
your
other day
house.
in the whole meditation.
Yeah, that. But
Also,
she's
you
not
weren't
threatening.
there.
She's
Besides, it
probably practicing.
wasn't so much a threat as
Oh, it's
she didn't threaten me. Didn't threaten her?
People are
No, because
have
we both
threatened him,
because
but-
we both know who would explode.
I
We're
have
going
to
over who I
go
threatened.
and wrangle up some new
Is there
things.
anyone you haven't threatened?
Who
And
would I
my
Maybe it'd be
threaten?
easier.
Ezekiel.
Since
And
I
Just wait.
Technically them.
No, she
What?
asked me for
What?
my
He's just asking.
No, you just haven't given
There's a
me
good handful of people she hasn't
It's
threatened.
a shorter list.
Jago's going
so
to leave.
I'm
I'm
apparently
keeping a
going to be
firm
teaching
grip on the
Gateway.
bottle,
Oh.
and I will be telling
And
a
Kabuto's going to
servant
be teaching
to
temperance.
no
Anything
no
like the
longer bring any
standard
wine
castles?
up to him.
Like that.
roll notice.
Notice?
There's
Now I'll
3
use that
tiers and
plus
5
2 I
rolls.
haven't been
So it's
using
a
like
little
an
more
idiot.
complicated. But
Okay, but same pieces, they move the same?
No.
Okay,
That's a 6.
well,
6. Okay.
explain away.
So you see the bottle, and
It's
it's perfectly there, and you go to grab it as he's walking away, and your hand passes straight.
Jago!
Damn it! Yes.
Give it back. You don't need any more.
Need is such
I
a
didn't
strong
even-
word.
Elder Buzzkill.
I'm going to
Yes,
teach you
Elder
very-
Dono.
It's based on Warren and lore. We're gonna do so good.
And I will
More and
tell a
more?
servant
Yeah.
to no longer
Yes, I
bring
know.
any wine
Military
up to
formation.
No, it's literally based on the skills of war and lore.
Oh,
her.
cool. Unfortunately, I don't have
Neither of those. D4 smart people play chess. So, I sunk your battleship and king me.
This is gonna be right out of Zoolander.
We've done things like this before.
Yes. So Kabuto's going to teach
Suddenly
the monk the war style of Gateway, and I'm going to be soldier the lore style of Gateway. This is going to be
Hey, I'm on vacation. I'm open to just about anything.
Roll your assist roll.
it's just what my Gateway roll. Okay. In that case,
Is it gambling?
let's cheat a little bit. And
Yep.
you moaning up too?
Yep.
No, right?
So 5 is
blackjack.
Basically, this piece is broken, and they really should ban it from the game. Just rush it forward.
So you have a
That
total
more is your
plus
important
5
one.
to your roll
Okay.
no.
to battle him.
I
Or
what?
sorry, to hit him to
You-
battle you. And Kabuto gave you a plus 2. But he's also there with you, and he has the
Yes, he does.
command. He's going to be able to spend bennies and you a plus 1 from that. So it's plus 3 versus plus 5.
Jeez, buddy, why don't you just sit down and play the game for her?
I'm guessing you
Oh.
have a minus 2 and you have a minus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
actually-
I'm about to make this better.
But
Raging with its banks.
You're gonna blow up the table?
She's going to meditate on the game.
I'm gonna concentrate and boost my trait.
alright.
Can I do that? Will just be D4, right? 'Cause it's
Yes.
I might be arrogant and vengeful, so this fills right into my purview of winning.
No.
I'm not gonna indie the fucking fire direct.
You could do that. I would
could.
totally allow
Because
that.
it would be drawback before the
Nope.
tsunami and lower his score. That's a 5 on the roll for I have a D4.
No. Wait, I was
War?
supposed to put
So-
these ones over there,
so
wasn't I?
It's a D4.
War, right?
It's a D4 plus 3 and D4 plus 3.
Yeah.
It's actually evenly matched.
Yeah.
We're both cheating and evenly matching each other.
I rolled a.
No, actually, he and I used
4.
the same abilities, so you're the cheater.
No, I'm using my skills to win. Is it would Kabuto have taught me war?
Yes.
I got a 3.
So did I.
Plus 3, so 6.
Yeah, me too.
We roll the exact
So-
same thing on different dice.
First roll is a tie. Second roll.
8.
3.
Okay, so you're up 1. Third roll.
Get temperance.
8.
Jesus.
Oh, you're right. That piece needs to be
23.
That piece needs to be banned. It's broken.
23 to what?
8, so 15 above.
So that's 3.
Yeah.
King me.
That piece is broken. It needs to be removed from the game.
Okay, there's that was the third roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 more rolls.
I believe in you, temperance. Woo!
3.
11.
11.
So that's 1.
One.
Can you roll a different
No,
number
that's-
besides that
that's 2.
brokenness?
Oh no, it's 1.
5. That's not a raise. Alright.
Well, no, she's beating him by 4, so that is right. No, you
No,
had
we're
11.
talking
Yeah.
about that roll. Versus 6, so 5 by one grade. Alright.
You saw me. I was
Oh,
holding
breaks
it.
in China. You have to click. This mouse turns itself off. to
6.
not-
4, 7.
I said clicky.
I did.
7,
So wait,
6.
we were at zeros, so that brings him up. And that was the 5th roll?
Yeah.
Okay, so you won. But it was a mightily swinging battle.
I'd
Yeah,
say.
seriously, it was.
We kept switching pieces. Point blank, axe to the face game.
This game hurts my head.
And this is why the long game
I
is
know,
the better way
right?
to do it.
Huh?
And this is why the
Why don't
long
we just
game
go
is
spar
the better way to
instead?
do it.
I think that would be way more fun.
That was a lucky move, and you know it.
Lucky?
They're starting up.
You didn't teach her the right count.
Hey, that wasn't a counter. That was just running his dragon straight across the board.
Uh-huh.
Well, he told me the dragon goes in a straight line, so I thought that would be a good idea.
Yes, the white dragon moves in a straight line.
And it totally killed that castle.
It did.
All right.
This would be fun with actual exalted powers. Like, literally, the dragon, like, a fire would come forth and literally explode an Earth castle.
You know, when we were playing
Do
the...
you know how expensive that kind of gateway set is?
No, you just have to get people that can remake them.
Well, yeah, we played a
Or you
really...
can have him
a
make it
soldier's
so they
version of
remake
this.
themselves.
Yeah, the dog could do.
And I heard stories about boards
Get
where they
that
actually
wall.
had people as the pieces, and they would have to kill each other.
That sounds fun, too.
Yeah.
No!
Occasionally the Senate
Those ones just get complicated when you have the resurrection piece.
just have to have spares.
I can imagine it being an issue, too, if they tried to run off the board notoriously.
Well, they said
Yeah,
that
how
they
do
used
they-
prisoners for it at the end, but then even then they decided it really wasn't.
How
No,
connected
we
to the
got-
board?
But then moving it, be.
No, you just open the door. No. It's a set of cubicle boxes.
That
You
was-
open
yeah.
chain movement doors.
Because that would help a lot instead of yelling at.
They just have someone stand over to the pipe. That way, asshole, go.
I like our version of gateway we're
Alright.
creating.
So it looks like we had a pretty fair match.
Their version of playing gateway. No, why should we play? He's been around his dad too long. No, so you don't get involved in these matters. You make other people get involved in these matters.
Oh, just play, you two. Goodness.
My robe's black. It's okay, I wear black armor. I just noticed that it wasn't jade. It was like, just thought about that. It's like, oh no, my hair and eyes and robe. There. Oh wait.
I didn't even know I had swim trunks until I opened up my bag, so and I don't really care what color they're. They could be black.
You're probably happy. You should hang around him so that way you don't have to deal with the
There's
trophy
probably
colors.
there's probably some sort of really cute, trendy,
Not
revealing
how
bikini in
What's
my
wrong
pack
with
in my trunk, but I'm not. My sister probably got this really
Not
nice
the
bikini
line.
set that's
Let
like
me clarify
top-loaded
that.
in style.
I mean,
And hair
have you
accessories
seen
and all
the
that
vest that I
shoes,
had
put it
made?
in there, and I haven't opened the
It
trunk
has
and I'll probably
all
won't
the
wear it.
colors without
It's
having
like,
all
oh,
of
here.
But there's a really easy way to do it.
Pretty
Swim
girl.
with a buff.
You're like, why would she pack
You know
me a
what?
slingshot?
They always sound
It's just like,
interesting, but I
Here,
don't
here's clothing.
understand.
That's not clothing.
But
Why is me being naked any worse than this?
it's in the shells of.
There's really no difference between, you know.
Well, as a
I don't wear
relatively
either.
poor family,
I don't wear either.
money.
I feel
About
like
a quarter
I think
second of
your
imagination.
family
That's the
wants to
difference.
do-
Well, no,
Think about it.
'cause- yeah,
And I lived
but
in a monastery where
I
here's something.
lived around a bunch of.
You remember you school?
Well, that doesn't have anything. It's big.
You lived in the city where he went to school.
Yeah, I'm just saying the
Yeah.
fact that.
You might have even thrown coins at him when he's performing on the street.
You were performing in this.
Actually, no, that's not possible.
Terrible.
Walking down the street.
What do you mean?
I'm a dragon. I'm gonna perform this performance.
Before he
No,
exalted.
no.
No.
Before I
Oh, you already in.
Lost egg.
No, he was in the chair.
Don't
Yeah,
listen to
you-
school.
I was in America.
No, that's where he went to.
That's in your background. You did write it down. Then you better fix that shit, loser.
All right, so
It's really, really, really warm.
Well,
Yeah, you
then it's
probably-
worth a start.
Don't drown.
It also is very, very, very.
Yeah, mine's not.
I
It
can
is
swim.
skull.
I would say what
I can remember that. Over 120 Fahrenheit, or is it 120?
Don't drown.
Also, there's the
Jeez,
boulder,
my
and there's
Toby
pretty
going
crystals.
out.
It's
I'm not
really
going on
dark.
that.
Well, unless you light it up.
that's true about anything.
But his servant is like
There's
water.
no
Is a water blood, I
established
think. So
lighting.
we can set him in.
Hey, let's start with the tower.
Because yeah, you're not going in.
Yeah. Okay. Start with the tower, and then
Because I'm not going in to save you, and so you're not going in.
Where are you?
No, we were doing about
It's
it.
basically
He ended up
you should,
drowning.
It's like don't
I
drown
can't
because she won't
carry-
go in, and he's like,
I can't carry.
oh, I wouldn't let you. Like I said, I wouldn't let you in the water.
Yeah, I
For both
think-
two, one and a half to
You
explain
got
to your
a few
fiance.
minutes?
Two,
One
you're
and a
the
half
elder of Kosa. Three, you're
Sure.
two.
we'll be
I
back in
don't
a.
know what you
They're-
mean
they're-
by
I don't
that.
even
The
know
water
what
would
they're
push
doing.
you in a second.
Elder, I have to be doing things right.
Drowning in boiling water.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you-
keep
you were
telling
born.
myself.
We'll be back in a while.
You two are off to the love gate.
I'll show it
As
to
long as you didn't tell me what it was called, it's all good.
you. No, I'm showing you the entrance so you can sneak off into.
You're not helping my.
She hits hard.
Well, I'm going to show
She
it
only
to.
hits if
I'm going to show it to him, and then hint that he should bring someone.
That would be perfect.
Is it the place black enough already?
No,
You should all just go find a nice black one, a big enough one. That,
Besides,
This
you
is
might be able to
this
get
is
me
one for
one of the
gateway.
crystals.
We need to go find like just relaxing one that's it's big enough so both
Well, there's
of us
probably a
can
couple hundred of those.
And you know, if you just want to try him,
Yunju. I don't know about
Now I feel obligated. Makes it all weird.
What's a man between?
I love that line. That line is so great. I told you I had a blast writing Drunk Future.
Yeah.
They just come, word just come out, and then I read them. So he's just like playing a game or something, and I just start laughing as I type. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" I was like, "These sons of bitches right here."
Do you know what I should do with this? I don't know.
Kabuto says.
No, I'm not going to drink it. That will end badly.
Then do
But
out-
Elder-
Give it to someone who will.
That will end badly.
cork
too.
it and put
Alright.
the one that the lady of the own sister.
The what now?
Butt chug it.
Did you not get the notice? Yes.
one?
That boulder.
The notice that she.
That's the one I need help
Yeah.
with.
Yeah. What does it say, by the way?
It was just,
Yeah.
hey, you should save the wine.
It was a,
Oh.
you should take that, something like that, and bring it back with you to celebrate and
Covering a
improve
wine
your
shop.
relationship.
Assault mine.
Why do we want to go into assault mine? The people who run this place going to be okay with us
Thank you.
poking
You
around
need
in
no
there?
more
They
cherries.
said we have access, we don't need the
No, I'm
grounds.
not
This
dealing with
isn't
you
being
drunk,
the
too.
grounds.
I have this. I don't need to worry about
Okay.
getting drunk.
Technically,
I don't want you drunk. How does the wine help you
Well,
not be drunk?
you can
Well,
try.
I mean, if I wanted
It's
to
just
get
something to
drunk,
think
I
about. We have a week
would.
to worry
But I
about
mean, the
it.
cherries
But
taste
I just wanted to
alright.
show you
They're
for,
edible, not
some
something
better
I get
quality
into,
type
so
of people.
Yeah,
to
that's what
enjoy
cherries
them.
aren't exactly.
Also because I
Oh, they-
might
But
want
you're
these
also a
guys.
Saracen,
There's crystals everywhere?
so
Oh,
you'll get
yeah.
cherries.
Okay.
So we're going down.
Alright. So you guys climbing? Do you
Should
remember
we
what the
go
entrance
there?
is?
I picked
You
the
remember
cherries
where I
of
told
the
him the
trees
entrance
that
was?
I was in.
Yeah,
and
he
I
showed
was
me
in
the
all
big
the
boulder
trees,
that's
but there's
covering
a
the
lot
mine
of
shaft.
trees.
That's a different.
That was.
And then he took me from there to the.
Yeah.
Can't be much different. No, you left out of the window, that's right. Hey, I left after you. I left after you.
Wait,
Before you?
your
Before
servant
you.
is Rinji, right?
Yes.
Chasing.
So Rinji will be following you.
Oh,
Nick
He
Manser.
was going with
man.
Kikachu
No, with,
to help him get
you
his
know, Nick Manser.
bandages changed.
Oh, right. He's with
And
Kanye.
he was annoyed about it too. Kakashi.
The one that Adele blew the entire top half off.
Oh
Bandicoots.
yeah, the one with that terrible, terrible powder.
That's right, you nearly died.
That happened every
yeah,
time.
No, it's like the whole
Every
tunnel
time
was
I've
melting.
been, I've almost died. It's kind of normal now.
Hey, I
So
told you to run.
You get down into the lower part
that
and you
one?
start seeing all of the obvious
I think you told-
love
well,
stuff
No,
everywhere.
I told you to run, and then your arm
With
got
the
broken.
Poe, you told me to
Just
go
in
and
case you have
talk to
someone-
it.
Oh.
That was a Poe, that was a woman.
That was a Poe. I saw it.
We've seen actual Poes, that was a
She
woman.
changed the
But,
Poe.
yeah.
We've had this argument before, and I know what I saw.
You,
I hug you.
I get into the water.
You got rid of my drunk.
Did you get
No,
away?
that kind of hug. I just hugged you normally.
it's a
You
drunk
have
hug,
to
not
let
a
me
soft
hug.
drunk hug. She has two kinds of hugs, drunk hug and soft drunk hug.
I don't know why I'm letting you do.
Because you're
Hey,
weak-willed
Daddy.
and spongy
I
soul.
really don't.
He's chaperoning her.
Sakura's over there. I have everyone to be chaperoning. Yep, no more cherries for you.
Yeah, I still got my cherries.
Exactly.
Why, Huckleberry, you done stole my black cherry.
Alright, if we're all going to continue drinking, we're going back to one of our
Remember about
rooms
chicken.
so that we can stay nice in a locked up area that I can chaperone about. Either your room or mine, both of them are enormous. What do you mean it's not that big? You have the biggest entire
Well,
I have the second big. You what?
Party.
Is that rare vintage alcohol? You let Jocko drink a gift given to an elder of a side?
I
Yeah.
didn't know it was there.
They told you it was there! They specifically looked at you and said, Elder Sama, here, have a rare bottle. I think I knew I had one on the note. It said, wine as gift from Lady of the Onsen.
I'm not very good at picking up on.
This is an anime, I would be head desking, right? I would be completely baseball.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going all men.
Here, oh my
So
God.
plunge into the lowest pool and get one of the big crystals.
What
is
is
that what
Jocko
you're having to
doing
do?
with
Okay.
He's
The
setting up a bachelor
there is
party.
crystals here
I actually
that
agreed
range
to a party.
the ones
That is
that
amazing.
are
And
easily
also, that
seen
is not
from the
surprising.
top
Mhm.
are pretty
Him
big
setting
and they're
up a party,
sticking
you
up.
agreeing to it.
Between them
But
there
then
are
again,
shattered pieces
no.
of all sizes.
I have never.
But
Give me
you
time.
pull it out.
That went
I mean,
terribly.
as rock scope, it's not
I
terribly
got it.
heavy.
You guys are awesome.
You win alright.
Let's do it.
It's a pink one.
That's how
It's like, my own.
I have that on my, I have my version of the
This is gonna make me so happy for like
Your
an hour.
performance wasn't that bad.
So,
Yeah, but
is
what's
it warm enough?
Look at everyone before you.
It's pretty damn hot.
Okay, look at a lot of the people before you who had other ones.
Does it get warmer as you go down?
Down deep?
Look at
Like,
the map.
closer to...
Yeah, feels like it's getting warmer.
The debutante.
Why do you
This
run
is
away
why I
from
want to
me?
get through that book. I
He
figure
runs away
if
from
these
a
are
lot of
growing,
things.
the salt mine probably
You're working on
parallels
it.
some...
You showed up at an ill
Give me a
time.
notice.
Fair enough.
Run away from
Fail.
you because
Why do I get the...
You
We
ran
solved
away
that.
from every
2-3.
thing.
I don't like hugs.
Never mind.
Like,
I got the good notice last
and I'm stuck.
Okay,
Raziel's is very...
the sound of
Where's
musical
the-
instruments, like southern sounding
when I grew
music
up, if somebody
with lots
touched
of the
you,
you
I bet
know
your
Arabian
money was gone.
and stuff starts coming the center
You carry
courtyard
I
area
heard
around
people
the
that
outdoor
have
zone.
Right,
Ah.
Mustang. You carry
If that's
that.
not what I heard.
That would be the hissing and growling above
That was
your head.
actually more for the people that were
If I wasn't
upstairs,
on the
but
same side,
yeah,
I'd have no
whatever.
concept
As soon
of
as you guys come out,
People
you can
sought
hear it
out
too.
my.
The big pool, by the way, is called the
This is
Star
the
Pool,
monster.
underneath the
Yeah,
stars. It's the largest pool that they have here, between the part of that area. They have entertaining
Yeah,
here.
you're never having that happen.
She loves it.
I have to rescue because, well, for the
I
fact
know
she's-
that.
I know you don't have to do that. That's why I
don't
saved
do
you.
that.
So we get back and they're all drunk and
I'm not drunk. I'm
gathering
dealing
at
with
each
drunk
other.
people. I'm sure Sakura is drunk at this point, though.
Yes, I gave her last cherry
But yeah,
too.
And she's going
they
through an
don't know about
existential
it.
crisis of going from
100%.
exalted to lesser exalted. Not that any of us know about the greater exalted.
I just.
I know she's been
Radar.
crying.
Yep.
It might
Bounce
be
is like
part
that.
of that.
I doubt it. I don't know where it came in the box.
The leg for
That said a lot.
for a mouse or device.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
bounced away.
It sockets up
Alright,
into
so I'm
something.
overseeing a bunch of drunken shit going on.
I will. At one
Well,
point, I will give you the
maybe so
wine
far.
because
Okay.
I will drink it, and that will end
Thank you
badly.
for it.
So
was
is there anything else you guys are going to do
responsible.
that day of important? Or are you just going to start relaxing?
After lunch, after
I'm
dinner,
happy
they're-
now.
Yeah, this day's a
I'm
wash.
actually talking to people.
we're going back to the
I
Phoenix room,
showed him the
and I'm
secrets,
just going to
so-
shove him under the water so he can relax.
Him?
Head under the water till you relax!
He's a water dragon.
Kicking.
It's a, we're in here, this is our 3 room, you shove into water, you're a water dragon, you'll be fine. So
It takes him a minute to remember that though, so he drowns first. He holds his breath until he passes out.
Look, I'll come up with a story for that too that doesn't embarrass the person. He's not, he's a water dragon. There's your guys' stuff if you want to unpack, or unpack further, I don't know if I did it. I have no idea.
And they said
Did
something
Daho
about
ever
a
come
big
back?
fancy dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Did Daho ever come back after?
Yeah, you got the cherry pit in the face.
Yeah.
Like after I yelled it accidentally?
Yeah, he did.
I
What?
would have
He fell
apologized
into
a
another
lot
spring,
for
didn't he?
that.
What?
He fell into a swing, didn't he?
Yes.
Afterwards.
Yes,
I'm pretty
yes,
sure.
did.
Well,
he was
he's
about
probably
to
not here. So.
I would have apologized.
Okay,
Unless
so
he followed us back to the next
so
room.
you guys are at the Phoenix room.
We're in, yeah.
The 3 of
You and
what
him.
about Kabuto? Did you take him with you?
If he followed, I wasn't keeping track of him. I was keeping track of the 3 that I need to keep track of.
Oh, that's my
Of
squirrel.
course he's following you. He's like,
Your
wait,
squirrel is fine.
Why do you need to keep track
bald
of
chick.
Because
That's right.
Sakura,
Bald.
Naya,
Yes. I told me you should find a
Drunk
girl that's got either
Kosai
black
elder.
hair or is bald.
Yeah.
that's
I'm
I'm
not
not
She has
leaving
black
him
hair.
alone.
Is that what you mean?
But she was bald.
No,
she's got
it's
black hair.
over
We
this.
have been over this.
I
Okay.
have, yeah, I have.
Well, as far as I'm
Back
concerned, you're
into a
bald.
bun.
Yeah, I keep it back in a.
Okay, baldy.
I
I don't know why. You said that you're bald twice.
You said it more than that.
Yeah, at least like 5 times. Were you paying attention or what?
No, it's
So-
her one aspect of femininity she has. She's clinging to that. So if he followed us back, that's fine. I'm dragging 3 drunk people I need to be in charge of. Well, drunken existential crisis. Back to the.
Wait, which one? Oh,
Well,
You're not having an existential crisis. Your life is an existential crisis.
that's
Yeah.
true.
he's going
I'm
to follow
actually not having an
his
existential
cousin,
crisis.
and no, Drago's not his cousin. Sensei.
That's right, they're cousins.
Sakura
Okay,
is
yeah,
his
then
cousin.
he's free to come in. I probably don't even realize he's freaking there. I get there and it's like, look, water dragon goes in water to relax.
And now I'll ask
This
him
place
if
isn't
water
mellow
turns
enough.
black if he sits in it.
After time.
Yeah, then you surface from the water realizing people can't hear you while you lay on the bottom of the pool.
Ooh.
It's black. And water. The water
This
turns.
is the second person to ask him.
Yeah, well, somebody's drunk. So.
It's never happened before. The name won't happen. It happened
In the pool! Run!
really because it sucks.
I don't want to be metal.
Yeah, I'm sure that's so horrible.
Is there anything?
Oh, you can just order anyone you want around. You have like
you have
infinite
everybody-
cash to
And you
worry
have
about.
everybody looking up at you. If you ever make a mistake, it could cause the collapse of the whole house. It's wonderful, right? It's not. Back under the water.
Yeah, someone needs to give that
So-
one more wine.
So, are we supposed to sit in angst with him, or?
This is an angst for him. This is an angst for him. This is the happiest I've seen him in months. I put him under the water because he's a water dragon and wants to relax. That's the best place to stick him.
Instead of just eating shit, he's spitting some of it back out for a change. This is personal growth. They all went back to there
After you guys
his
disappear.
teeny tiny little room.
No,
Yeah,
we're
no.
in our room.
Renji will tell you.
Went to
I'd like to go to the balcony.
Renji will be
Try
like,
to summon them.
her
Oh my
ladyship, the
Naya, they
monk,
can't come inside and
uh,
you can't climb trees until you're
has taken
sober.
them to her room because she's alone. What?
So you guys are supposed to like serve us and do everything we tell you to do this week, right? Okay. Well,
I probably ordered tea.
Could you ask me to go? Like,
I'm gonna save your life right now and not.
no, I'm serious.
Oh!
I heard you got the. What if? I'm sure that'll be relaxing for both of them.
Relax me. Well,
That's
her.
Renji. Okay. Oh, you care not about other people too. That's right.
Look, I can't possibly condone any of us Scions attacking any of the others,
It's a
but
friendly
she's
fire
more than.
then.
I know she'll
We
be
were
more than
to-
willing to spar with you.
we
if
were
that's what
told
you're
not
looking
to
for.
break. We were told to punish them, not to break them.
I was just actually asking. I was gonna say you guys are being kind of annoying. Go take the after. Go.
What do you mean annoying? What have you been doing?
that.
I've been serving all day, doing whatever it is you guys
And you
ask.
hate it, and it's obvious in everything that you do.
Of course I hate it, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
But I wouldn't let it show.
No, aside from that. No, that's what you can do to service. Go do something with yourselves.
No,
You're
I'm
making
fine.
me feel horrible.
Meanwhile, in the phoenix room.
Is he really gonna bitch about being given a day off?
Have you met Renji? Well, actually, no, we haven't because somebody was asleep in his cabin
take
and we had
me
to
a-
save the boat. But
And take Daho and Meme with you too.
Manny's with us probably.
Yeah.
She could,
Manny
well,
and
if she's not serving the other three Loseo she's gonna be in the phoenix room. Especially because I've
There's a
served up
reason
tea
for
and
it.
stuff
Yeah,
for
you're
everybody,
absolutely
and
right.
I'm fine letting Miami partake in the tea and all that because she's friends with
It's
Sakura.
like, and you better get a massage somewhere in there.
He looks at you with a incredulous look.
My suite's actually
I'm
pretty
not
crowded
sure
right
whether
now.
he's mad at you or not.
It's okay.
There's tea and snacks.
I feel
you're
better.
Under,
That's
you're
all I
you're
care
in the
about.
in-house jacuzzi. She's
Yeah,
on the
politics.
porch
I
trying to
like
keep
to
the cats
imagine
from running
that,
I'm going to
inside.
shit on these
I'd like to
guys.
imagine them sitting with the, like,
I
just
have to worry
the
about
water
politics,
is right
not
here,
really,
just
but
blowing.
all I have
Just
is
your
that
alligatoring it.
I'm alligator.
brush.
Wait, what?
I know, right? I'm supposed to be the one chasing around and policing guys, and I'm fucking
Oh,
terrified of
no,
what happens to them.
I love
Yeah.
that lemon
At
jar.
least there's something that other people have almost no
Where's
one
Suzuki?
else that knows
Oh,
what they're
character.
even supposed to
Not
do.
here.
Sounds
Yeah, I
like you
figured.
need to get yourself a couple of trusted
I
acolytes.
felt so bad for him.
Left and right hand.
I need to figure out what I need to
stayed
do
overnight.
first
Every single day
before I can
stayed.
tell them what.
He
The
probably
last
just,
person
on
who's
one hand,
taking
it's like
care
he
of
probably
these
ended up falling
things
asleep staring at the
died.
army. On the other hand, probably the comfiest
It's
night's
all
rest
right.
he had.
How long ago did put up?
But
I needed
well,
to restore that.
lemon bars I have them here. It's
Wait,
more
how did you
than
die?
Mexico.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have anything to do
Citrus
with...
is a thing from the
Okay.
lands of fire. They're tropical. Maybe
But-
somewhere.
Everything was archaic and coded, and
I
I
just
needed
nod.
to translate half of it.
But if
from
they
3
have
different
lemon
languages.
bars and you want them and they can acquire
You
them,
know.
go ahead.
What if you turn it around on its
We're
head?
on a trip here.
And turn
You're
it
part of the
into
family. Have whatever you want
classroom
and pay for
experience.
within reason.
No, I mean, he's not
Okay, so
technically
about
part of the family. Yeah.
35 minutes later,
Get a bunch
Technically,
of
you're not
Texas
either.
Daho comes in.
We're supposed to be learning anyway.
I'm already
Hey,
out.
I
got him!
And then he
Learn.
trips over
Well,
then
something
I take that back.
all
like
of these
randomly on the
You are
floor.
part of the
enchantments
family.
and
Sends
all
them
that other
flying.
crap. And rebuild the notes from scratch.
Sorry,
Even
sends them
worse.
flying
It sounds like it wasn't all that
You're
terribly
either
good to
married to
begin
a member
with.
of the family or you
Into her.
You know.
Because
Notice check.
No.
Should I roll a notice check too?
Holy crap.
Which is
I'm
what it looks
I'm
like.
aware of Tahoe and his shenanigans. That's a 9.
All right, so
More
you
hands
give me
make
an
for lighter
agility
work,
check
as
to
we used
dodge.
to say at the
Are you trying to do martial arts?
That
Yeah,
only
sure,
actually
martial arts
applies.
work.
They're schooling at for your side, and they have to.
So no, so you know it's with this
Somewhat
step back.
Then
Heck, you're in a good position to just
What is it?
handpick the cream of the crop.
Lemon bars.
If you really get down
Lemon
to it.
bars.
You see, this is the
Lemon
problem.
bars.
This is the pool.
so much bigger than
Wow, the party is in their room right now.
Tahoe trips. It's like martial arts sense of tingling. Yeah, so you know, carrying on a conversation, step back.
Take the rest of the day off. Did you go? You're bad.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
Take the day off. You should be happy about that.
I'm only trying to do what I was
We'll
told.
probably
Then
answer
I'm
for it later,
telling you
but
to
for
take the
now.
day off.
Clean up the lemon
Calm
bars in the pool
yourself.
first, and then you are free to go
No,
out and
No, it's fine.
You're wet.
Thaumaturges
I go dive in the
You
water.
don't take care of them. You are
Sploosh.
But I need to.
I go dive in the water and I start eating the lemon bars.
And there's literally no one
Okay.
else that
Please,
can help.
you take care
Now,
of it.
besides that, you are free to take the rest of the day
Seems
off
like
then, since
just
she's
relax.
Your side should be a little bit more forthcoming with help on. I mean, this is like what
Go
they
find
do,
a nice
isn't
spring
it?
somewhere,
No,
relax.
Techie
I'm sure
side
you
are
had a
free
very
things
since
that are
you
genius.
walked most of the last
So
week.
who are the maintainers?
If you need us to
It's not even.
Get out of
they
the
can
water.
do that.
If you want to just go over and
it's
have
me
tea,
creating it.
over
You
that
just
side.
ruined
They
the
should
clothes
also-
again. You just got a fresh set of clothes.
They're a house of
Then you
creators.
ruined-
They
you
aren't
got them all
a
wet
house
again.
of sorcerers.
All you have to do is go
The
find a
gift
doll.
I have more
No, 'cause I saw
and more unique.
Find
So you need another sorcerer.
You're free to have some tea over
If
there
I were
with
to be able to do
Nakusai-chan
anything else with someone
and
else,
Sarabi
yes.
Sai-chan.
The problem is
Because I have my
sorcery
tea set set up
is
for them, but I don't care what.
that's an understatement and
And Daho.
one who would
And then
result in
go
a
find a
lower
nice pool to
providence.
go relax in,
They're
and
running that
probably
provision.
around
Not a
dinner time.
single
the Kosai
one
will be
in
back.
your side
Here,
in
have this with my lemon bar.
Chirac?
You should ask her for some of the cherries.
His
Yes,
Okay.
cherries are good.
They're
You're not
okay.
getting any cherries.
The cherries are good.
They help.
his
They help take the
application
edge
is,
off.
you know, and
You're not
his
getting any
lifespan.
cherries.
I'll just give them like 5.
I shall
Interesting
bow to the
quandary.
great wisdom
I
of
say like
temperance.
20.
I'd call in for reinforcements.
Thank you, Elder Sama.
That's just the
I
way I
hope
was
that I
trained.
can serve you better in the future.
Well, you're only one person.
I find it so hysterical that he gave me Miami.
Here's
While
one
she's serving
person.
the other
You need
three
to have
Loseo
more
and
than
she's
that.
here.
You need more
I don't
hands.
care because she's friends with
That's
Sakura.
what
So
I
I'm just
have.
like, whatever.
And remember,
Here,
this one
drink tea,
itty-bitty
enjoy
person
things,
can
and
send
I
This
you
is
go.
like the
on a
easiest
three-story
punishment for them
building.
ever.
I don't discount
Oh,
you.
Daho, we just want out. Daho's
It's
that's not
And
enough.
sorry.
Ridley,
Oh,
I'd
if
be,
the
Ridley,
dog-
I'd be
I'll
fucking
shout out to him.
ruining.
Oh, if just the
No.
boss you
I mean,
said
could
bugger
Gramus
off.
be like packed into
Please
a
actually tell him
wagon
that. That would be
and like
amazing.
become mobile?
Tell him if he
It
starts
seems
to
like
get
there'd
mad,
be a
tell
lot
him
more
I said
utility
it.
if
And you
you
can
could
ask
wait.
me about it.
You should probably, however,
Might
do
be
this
able
with
to
an
do an
eyesight of
aspect
somebody
device.
else.
Oh,
The
okay.
enchantment
And he
is up.
scurries off.
He's like, I wouldn't do that, but I
And
did.
it was
Okay, you back to alligatoring. You back to bobbing for lemon bars.
Oh, I think we missed a lot.
You,
Like I said, the party's at their place.
You two back to the gossiping you never stopped
if you want to
doing.
go to the party,
I'm
go ahead.
gonna go have tea. People gossip.
You got nothing else to do. Come on.
What?
So I guess Sakura
It
and
looks like
Meowme are talking
Later,
boys.
later. You got.
Yeah,
you
so I was
can
like,
read those on the
tea.
week back.
Not my sister. Walk away.
You can go, or I can pick you up.
I'm
and carry
the
you.
adult. This hasn't happened before. They stuck me with Striker to make me the adult.
Why
That
don't
didn't
you
work.
go and you pick?
They stick me with drunk same age people. I'm
Deal.
the adult.
I'm actually talking.
What are you guys
You're
up to?
bubbling.
We're
Well, I
knocking
don't-
on their door.
I'm apparently
Okay.
riding.
All right,
my
Daho
bike.
opens the door. His eyes cast down.
What are you looking at?
Me, if I were actually standing.
You get Meme, and you need to go find Rinji. He'll explain everything to
I
you.
am
Go.
on his shoulder.
Oh, that's normal.
But Meowme is
What is
with
that?
is
Or
with
that book?
Sakura-san.
Okay.
As you wish, Elder.
Terribly depressing ending because
You go find it. I'll talk
Oh,
to the
nice
Meme
of it.
myself. Go on, go.
As you wish.
with
Scurries
the
off.
I want
giants
to
of a
like
teen
hugging the
and
doorway.
All right,
but
you have plenty of time to
growth
get out of there.
stunted.
So there's this weird splashing sound, and then Daho goes past you, and you watch him go, and then suddenly you're just struck by wet dress and fluffy ears.
You followed him?
No,
He just came in the
You
door.
came in.
It's good to see you too.
Does water get stuck into the water?
So you see him just like raise slightly from the water, ask a question, go back down to blowing bubbles.
My God, you're an octopus.
I just hope the
How many arms do you have?
Warning, most of the people in this room are a little intoxicated.
I don't know what you're
Most?
talking about. I feel
You go back to blowing bubbles.
no. I'm talking while I'm in alligator mode.
Really?
So,
Yeah,
well,
right
you
now.
know
I sent
Your
our Malkasai
ears.
charges. I ordered them to go and have some fun for the evening.
She's right here.
Do you have food in your spoon? No,
So,
just
Daho
have
didn't-
your-
No, he was confused. He seemed to think that she was.
Oh no, we sent him off to go do whatever spilled on him.
Then he
We
answered the
told
door.
him to go find Luigi and the
Who? It doesn't.
Renji
Anyways.
and Kakashi.
Sure.
Yes.
So
I
there's
right
tea.
that time.
There were lemon bars. They are a little soggy. They're a
No,
little
they're
funny.
gone. She's still eating them out of
Okay,
the
I take that back. There might be one or two in there. However, Naya-san has been like you sweet rolls. So,
Actually, that was something I haven't tried yet. Is the water actually sweet?
I'll try it.
Well, it's unchlorinated, so technically, probably.
Go back to mental image. I'm going to
Lemon
file away
bar.
under
It tastes
everything
like
again.
mineral water, so it's kind of got a
Is there-
sweetened and
With a little bit of bikini lime thrown in for good measure.
and
Is
some
there-
lemon and
lemon
lemon.
Afterwards, I'll think about. Oh, that's disgusting. That-
Right now, it sounds like something you should want to try.
It honestly probably tastes a lot like a dress and.
I'll
Yummy.
try it.
I have Epsom salt if you want to taste what mineral water. However, it has a nasty side effect. Oh yeah, no, don't drink that. Actually, takes it. Yeah, no.
Not that it would be funny, especially with doing a 5K tomorrow.
So I have confiscated here for the
You
sober.
didn't confiscate the wine bottle I gave you.
I could have taken it from you at any point. With
Because
it.
I'm responsible.
I will not
There you
doubt
go.
that at this time. However, there is no doubt I could have.
Oh yeah, but
Anyway, so I have the wine bottle and what's left of the cherries. She's very drunk. I told everybody that. Very unusual.
She's told everybody that she loves them, but she said she's supposed to love them.
That sounds about right for a political arrangement. You have to learn to love each other.
Oh my.
But she,
that's stupid.
But I can't touch you.
yes, you can.
No,
No, it hurts.
no. Right now, you two are not allowed to.
Oh, they don't go very well.
No, I can't. He hurts me.
I'm in charge of her. I'm in charge of her.
Okay. Where I was steadily edging towards Sakura, I now take a step back the other way.
Right. I'm also in charge of her virtue.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we had
poke
her
him.
giggle and laugh and or make
I
some
poke
kind
you.
of pointing
Nothing.
gesture
This
towards
is-
you.
There's no. I'm currently
Oh, are you?
shoulder.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
So you
Yeah.
probably have to climb on me to touch him.
He doesn't have like a leg hanging.
I feel like
Yeah.
if you jumped, you might.
Yeah, so I
Sure.
poked the leg.
Uh-huh.
And there's
You-
no zip. Why isn't it?
She wants you to zap. She wants you to zap her.
But you always do it every time I touch you.
Have you
Obviously
ever
not.
hugged him when he was aware of?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think he's just gotten used to you hugging him.
No, I've only done it twice.
Yeah, because
Now, for the not huggy type, 2 is definitely enough to get.
I'm very confused
So
now.
did you have fun at whatever
now you know
hot spring? Was it hot enough for the fire?
Actually, I had a question for you.
I obviously have that.
Can you break stone with those fists of yours? No, something like
I
full
can
7-foot arm span.
try, but it might break my fist.
You should just
Okay.
ask. No.
Why not your
I need to move around.
sword?
You have a lever.
What about your sword?
I am not using that as a lever.
Sword.
It's stronger than any
it will
stone.
probably
And
get
it's
exactly.
older than all of us and our elders.
But isn't it like
Have some
special?
respect for
That's why he won't
history.
use it. Why don't you just move the rock and shove it aside
Because it's wedged in my
Really?
shaft.
and go
But
on the other
it's sort of
side?
special and like.
That's what I asked. See, even the drunk person is saying.
Look, you don't use a sword as a pry bar. I don't know how much. These- No, that's not the point.
Shouldn't some people on shouldn't some
You
people
wouldn't take a plow into a bar and ask them to
it's
fill it
just
with
like
ale
7
either. It's
feet
not how
tall.
that
No,
works.
Like bringing a fish tank into a bar and telling them to fill it with ale. I mean,
Or a
you can
watering
still-
pail.
Yeah, you can still do it. It's weird, but if you need something,
No, I guarantee you that prying rocks with a sword is much weirder than asking for them to put ale in a fish. Or a
Not
bucket.
in a fish tank.
Then why not just slash this?
do that. It's a summer specialty.
I don't think it will.
But it's like.
Yes,
You
but
can breathe
it doesn't
under.
work yet.
I
You breathe under.
Oh! Wow,
Oh,
chicka, wow, wow.
that is not something I have tested.
Oh my god! Oh, so many bad things.
Rule 39, a new type of porn is born.
Oh Jesus.
I have
That'd be
not tried to
great.
swim under other than water.
Wait, so like drinking, so like under
If
the
he was
alcohol,
breathing
like
under
a
alcohol,
pool,
like a pool of ale,
Yeah.
he would ingest it, he would be ale. We don't put it in our body. It just like it's
you
dragon
don't,
magic.
then you don't breathe it.
No, not really.
It doesn't actually enter your lungs
No, not really. Otherwise, I'd be choking and coughing a lot more when I got out of water.
the gills.
Yeah, the harbor's gross.
unless you exhale.
Have you ever actually choked on water?
No.
I'm not the one who can breathe.
Waterboard him!
I choked on water before exalting it. No, there is no. You just exhale the water.
But you said you can breathe it. That means it goes in your lungs.
It's a word. I also fly through the water.
No, you swim through.
No.
No, fly.
Fly.
Water
no,
dragons,
no,
huh?
see, flying through the water is swimming.
No, but
No.
you don't kick. There's no momentum. You just fly.
I'm
But
actually really
it's-
bad at swimming,
It's not even like a bird. It's like an arrow. You just zoom.
especially that one.
Right, but still moving through water. Moving through the air is called flying. The water is called...
Swimming.
So you're
Because-
gliding.
That's Eris.
Well, I mean.
Well,
Well, if gliding.
Sakura falls over laughing.
If you're gliding, you have forward glide.
So what's your...
We would.
We don't move. We
it's
don't
like
kick.
standing.
It's
You
like
don't
that.
think about
It's like standing and the world moves around you. What would you call it?
Not flying because...
Then
specific
come up
kind of
with a
movement.
name for what it is then.
Okay.
Don't challenge him with that. He's gonna come up with an acronym. That's
I haven't come with an acronym yet.
I have a question.
You haven't.
I have a question.
that's unusual. You're techie.
I throw some. I'm throwing.
You're
Here's
throwing
the-
them
What
away
just
the lemon
happened to
bar.
that thing?
you threw your squirrel.
No, but what was it doing?
The
When it
squirrel's
went through
a
the
squirrel.
air, but what was it doing?
When it went through the air, not what she did, but
No.
what it did.
Yeah,
It
what
flew.
did?
Exactly.
It
But
was
it didn't-
propelled by some
But
external
it
body.
didn't.
Okay,
It didn't go like
Words
this.
propelled. I would
Give me
then
a
say.
cherry or cherry seed. You're not gonna give me a cherry.
I know. Let's get in someone's mouth.
Funny to me.
She's not wrong.
Well, okay, so imagine you like throw something underwater. Then what's it doing? If you like throw if you're
Sinking?
underwater, you throw a rock straight across, but it's not. But you're underwater. So
No,
it's-
if you throw a rock straight across the water, it's skipping.
But it's not straight. So you're underwater and you throw it.
It's this water dragon
You go,
witchcraft.
you're
Then
water's up
sinking.
here,
The funny thing
and go,
is, if
and
you
it goes
guys threw
forward.
a rock while underwater, it would just sail like it was in the air. Not feeling any-
Not if we did it, but
Yeah, if you guys throw a
It
rock underwater, it doesn't feel any resistance from the water, so it sails through the water.
Magic.
Look, it's just part
I'd
of
give you a thing,
being a
and then
child of the dark.
I'll go underwater
But
and
it's not
throw it
funny.
across the thing.
He wasn't looking.
Hey!
Fine, it's not
I
fun.
go underwater and I throw it across the whatever she gave me across.
And it thumps
What's
against
it
the wall.
doing? Oh shoot! I have my thing on, so it just zooms.
Dunk!
So what was that doing when it was underwater? What did you call that? What doing?
Wet.
That's not what it was doing.
Those poor girls are choking on these.
Ah.
We're responsible for our civilization's future.
I'm doing great.
At every
What about
point in time,
pickaxe?
every generation was the kids.
Yes. You play your music too damn loud.
Especially in the fantasy genre.
What about pick
What about a pickaxe?
for the rock?
I mean, I don't know if
Stereo.
they have one, but
Yeah, they're helpers though. There's groundskeepers. They're bound to have tools.
I'm not 100% sure if they would want us to break this.
And
he didn't say that.
They
He
didn't say we couldn't.
The
but-
groundskeepers
I'm
didn't
the
say
elder.
anything.
I can tell
for
them that
us.
we're
If
gonna
you say
break
if I
this
do it,
rock.
I
Dang
think it's
it!
true.
the problem
It's
with
not
that,
against the rules.
Razio, is that this is a great house.
Can blame it for.
I mean, I can make it.
You're not a foreigner. A great
use
house
it.
is in the Blessed Isle. Not to the Blessed Isle. This is in
You can
Regara.
make a flaming sword.
You can.
It's
but
for the
not
best.
willing to
Yeah, I
use
only
it
know
as
one
a
Regara.
No,
and
no,
it's
well, I
not
can't
a
use
nice
that one as a
place.
lever.
There are
Elemental tool as
12
well.
great houses. You are not
They're
amongst them.
basically
But it's tied to
they're
melee, so I always
they're the
have a
families of the
weapon.
offspring of the Emperor.
The direct
So
offspring.
That she purposely sets up to screw each other over, so she stays in power.
Well, yeah.
Like you do.
Well, she also threw somebody into a soul generation machine. So you know.
Yeah, maybe with the two of you together, we.
I want to move a rock.
Tonight, I think
Not
we
that.
might
Yeah,
need to
'cause-
sober up.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
not
we're not
hard
moving
to
the rock tonight.
Yeah, let's just
You
relax
guys need to
tonight.
sober up some, because dinner's probably going to be
I
some
don't
sort of
want to
show.
sober
You
up.
might have a challenge.
Oh yeah,
What?
Sparring.
Why?
Relax.
Rinji wants a piece of you.
Who?
Rinji.
Who?
Can't
The
do
servant.
that.
What?
No.
You said Reggie wasn't the first.
Oh,
Oh, no,
that might be where it's coming from, but no, that wasn't exactly what I meant.
you're misunderstanding the way these things work. Because you're engaged.
Oh.
Oh, wait, this is a bad example. Anyways, because these are.
Because it would mean that
Are
you're not
engaged.
chaperoning them.
Because I've been told to chaperone her. They're engaged. They're married. However, she's free to go off and find somebody else to make babies with because that's her own prerogative.
So
They'll just
you're saying it would be okay if.
What? Wait.
If who?
Oh, I thought you were saying that you weren't going to deal with Rinji.
No, I was explaining the nuances of marriage to the drunk.
Which drug?
Oh, I was going over the of chaperoning
As long as they don't go near you two.
Who?
us.
Us?
As long as you two don't go near them out when I'm not around. I don't care what
She's been cherry.
She's not as strong as Jago.
He's been drunk.
Jago's
No,
not
no,
terrible.
not
now.
yet. Not yet. I told him not to bring wine, so
But I told him where to
help a
get the
little.
cherries.
In any event, Rinji seems really spoiling, so you
Why
should
should I
spar with
care?
him.
You know,
Because he
the
thinks he
thing
can
is-
take it.
Yes.
That's adorable, but I don't see why I
think
can.
I
if
told
you
him the
can
same
feel
thing. He said
sickness
you're not
and
so
hunger,
I
tough.
really shouldn't be
Why
drunk
wouldn't you be able
anymore.
to?
It's
It's
like
It's a toxin to the body.
Yeah, I
I have a hint
I was
that
think-
I can't say no. at
I
this
was
point.
thinking he was
Less than
crazy,
the
but I think it's something else.
But
I
they still
think
need
he's
to
just
eat.
really
But
angry.
alcohol's a point.
Maybe he wants to
That's
get
why you
like
can
the
heal.
shit beat out of him so he doesn't have to be a
Oh, they'll
slave
definitely
anymore.
get the shit beat out of him. Tough.
Yeah, but if you put it like break his legs or
Yeah,
something,
but
then he
it's
doesn't have to
the
go out and
drunkenness
serve his
fix
hand and
that.
Is he
foot.
one of the...
He was your servant before I traded you.
Oh, the annoying idiot homicide. Okay.
Ah,
No.
careful, they're still family.
So,
He's depressive and angsty.
Fucking.
I am not.
Where would you come from?
it's Kabuto.
Oh.
Not Rinji Cow.
Oh, I'm
He
sorry.
probably, at this point, he's probably
I just
down,
heard.
he probably is on a
Sorry.
bed somewhere, like sleeping on a bed.
Half asleep, kind of the meditative drunk phase.
He's
He's
not
been
drunk.
quiet this whole
Mm.
time.
He's one of the sober ones.
I
He
her, and
he showed up to talk to Sakura, and then they started talking about boys. So I think he just wandered off somewhere, like what I did.
The
Taking
shit I do to hang out with the cute girl.
his cousin.
Like that means anything.
I know.
The
But
point is to
I'm
be
not sure
seen
if
with
he's. I'm getting in.
You know?
that's not an
I
argument.
thought you
Alcohol
liked arguing.
does that.
I was told I have to punish, but I'm not supposed to like. I think his legs fall into. I think
You
I
were
can't speak as to what
stubborn.
exactly he wants. Other than
Huh?
he
You're being
was
stubborn.
seemed the
You
same
never
kind of
answered
person.
what an
I don't know who he
adopted
is.
someone
Yeah,
said
you
was.
didn't.
I mean, if
I don't
anyone
know.
should
I've
take
heard
it personally,
if half the shit I've heard
Tell me
about
what
What
how
was
their
he doing?
quest
Like,
went down
through
is
the water.
true,
What was the call?
they got massively shit on.
Do you exert an
That may be
external
a part of
force?
that.
he has a problem with
You
me.
are an
I have a
internal
problem with
force.
him. Did you hear how
What?
he butchered my title?
You are an internal force.
But you said that
At least
the
they
thing
heard
that went through
yours.
was flying.
No
and
offense,
It's
Jimmy.
fine. We're
Yeah.
flying through the water.
Yes.
Technically, yes.
So then why? What is it?
Yes,
what
you
is the
did.
thing
That's
doing
all I could
that
ask.
He
Again, he threw it. There it's flying.
Oh, we're still
Flying
debating.
underwater, and you said that only things that are above water could fly.
External
Exactly.
force.
I have a solution
No,
to
you
this.
said-
You can run experiments and get back.
You're up on the table, so we get back.
Experiment.
Wait, are you
I
allowed
don't
to do
like
Too
that
late
with
to
the
take it
elder?
back now.
No.
Look, we're not the only water dragons, and if I'm free, which I'm sure I will be if Striker takes all the I will attempt to figure out how our water power works so that you gain and public technical.
This includes the breathing thing.
Yeah,
Sure, to some level.
See,
you keep it close up.
Figure out how to resuscitate. I do.
The kiss of life.
Sure,
These are my paddles.
we talked about just.
well, I'm saying how to help you.
If I am drowning, then yes, you are allowed to hug me.
and
Squeeze the water
Does
out.
that get the water out of your tube?
Well, if you're holding them
asking,
upside
do
down,
you
it
even
does.
breathe the water into your lungs? She says no.
She's
But
taking
I
don't have
advantage.
Do we actually get
Up to you.
She's
There'd be a
taking
lot more
advantage.
coughing when we got out of water.
No, because
Only in the harbor.
more like
it says you breathe the water like it was air.
it's
Yeah,
more
so
like
I-
there's a filter and
That
air
would be
in the
so-
Oh,
water.
then you have a bubble
Fucking
around your head,
weird.
bubble boy.
Just a water dragon getting out, just. just
Yeah, you
Barfs
pretty
up a
much
bunch
have
of
to vomit
milk.
out all the water in order to do
Starfish
that.
goes flying.
Remember, you need to exit
Damn,
into
they
the exit
dumped,
water.
they
or
dumped
you're
their
going to
bills
get
right
on
above
top
me,
of it.
man. An aftertaste.
Right, you got like a filter in the back
It's
of
like
your
squidding,
throat.
No,
only
no,
it
it's
tastes
not.
terrible.
It's magic.
Yes.
Right, but I want to know how it works.
that's when we get back from this relaxing vacation.
Well, after he finally gets himself killed, we can dissect him.
How do you float? How do you only weigh like 5 pounds? That doesn't make any sense.
Updrafts.
What are you doing?
Have you seen the amount of air element that exists?
What are you doing?
You do not need to question
Is that
his.
a fart joke?
No.
See, we should have really done this one over a 12-pack. I'm just saying.
We need
Was-
help.
was unnecessary.
So,
Kabuto did say that.
technically, with you have a parent here by California law, you technically.
Oh, except for you. You just laugh at us.
No, I think it's if we gave permission and because you were here under California law.
I can't remember. I know the laws have
follow
changed, but
some
it's all weird.
problems.
My wife would murder me anyway.
Yeah, you follow other problems.
For him
If he was
drinking?
if he was literally to bring a 12-pack, even though
He
neither of us
wouldn't be
drink,
allowed to drink.
and you're
still.
allergic
It would
to
be.
alcohol.
I wouldn't. He wouldn't be allowed to.
I thought there was a side. No.
Well, then we can just go
the
to
only way around it
Texas.
is religious.
And then he can even drink at the bar.
This
We're
is a religion.
Pastafarians. We drink from birth.
But no.
But yeah, that would
only if
work
it's
well
part of
because
a religious
3 of the people
practice.
here don't drink or can't drink. And
Otherwise,
Isn't
you
gaming
can
a
alright.
religious experience?
And we
It
have to
is
go.
for me.
We have
Exactly.
to go.
No, you don't.
Alright,
You don't
good.
need those.
If
So-
I,
You
I,
already have kids. You don't need those.
I didn't use any of
One
my
last-
awesome bennies.
One last thing.
Mhm.
For your journals, I'd like you guys to limit yourself to 2 more
5,000
days.
words or less.
No,
No.
actually, go as long as you like. I
No,
like 'em all.
that's not a fair rule at all.
Go
so
ahead.
don't go any farther than the midway point.
Yeah, go to you can go ahead and like catalog all the various different things you're doing. They will put on shows for you guys. You can have lunches
go
and
back to
whatnot
being
with
my
other
princess
members
self.
of
It's like being at a Club Med.
the Scions.
So that means we're not breaking the rock.
That,
Because this is still day 1.
yeah, well, you guys are going to have to.
Day 1 is great.
I'm gonna put it forth that probably Jago and
Or the rest-
other members of the Scions will keep you guys busy doing other stuff too. So if you guys really want to break the rock, let's leave that for day 4.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
the
dude.
sparring's gonna get held off if that happens.
If you want to go ahead and write
I'm
about
not
this,
gonna write that.
no?
No?
I want actions.
Okay. Well, then you
If
can
it screws me over, it screws me over.
then
but
you can have do like a shit talking thing or
I care.
yeah that works.
The
I don't know.
best part about this rivalry is he's
Some
he's
male
just
of lower stations
so pissed off about it, and I'm like,
bumps into you on purpose.
I'm just like, who? And it's just